Hopefully that's better.
We live?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys let me know when you guys are ready. I didn't want to get started before everyone wasn't comfortable.
I'm ready.
Wonderful.
I'm trying to figure out what I should have open. Handbook, character sheet,
dice roller, and then just like
Beyond.
maybe, yeah, if you want to use D&D Beyond for dice rolling too, or to like look up stuff.
Yeah, I'm saying to look up stuff. I have the handbook open, but that's hard to search.
Yeah, you don't really need to have that if you don't want to. And then you could also just have something open to take notes on that you can refer back to if like you want to like have like a Google Doc open or something.
Yeah, I have a sheet in my character sheet for notes.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, if everyone has that pulled up, then I'll get started with like talking about logistical things.
Please.
You ready, Caleb?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need like a minute?
Ready. Are we live?
Yes.
Yes. Jackson.
Hey, everybody.
Bring your camera down.
No.
No, he's a dwarf.
He's a dwarf. Well, he's a gnome, actually.
So Pat's a dwarf.
I mean, we could see you in full size within the game, but I guess it's just for everyone else.
Oh.
It's immersion.
Fully.
Kevin, you gonna eat some stinky cheese next?
Oh. Wee wee.
Is Dennis the elf?
He's not a rogue, he's a rouge.
Dennis Van Schroeder.
I need some clogs on a Schroeder.
Oh my god. Okay.
Schroeder.
Kayla, did you get your stuff pulled up? I can send you it if you need me to, too. I have it here.
Sure.
It's in your email or in your Google Drive as well.
I am minus 12 in 10 minutes played.
That was mean.
Okay, I got you, Kayla. I'm going to send it to you right now.
He's also been very good this year. Quiet.
You know, he's actually my half brother, right?
Shut up. I'm not doing this with you.
That's yours, Kayla. I sent it into the chat.
Mm-mm. Zoom chat.
And then you'll need a dice roller pulled up, too, so you can readily roll.
You know, I just don't understand how you're gonna eat ice cream in front of all of us during this. How rude!
I kind of love that you guys like went out to go get a treat. That's so
No,
awesome. I
like,
baked cookies.
Now I really want ice cream.
This shit is
Always want
delicious.
ice cream, Pat. You love ice cream.
All right. Is everybody set up? Everyone good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ready for me to spiel for a little bit?
Yes.
Go away.
Go away? As in, like, I can start?
Spiel away.
Spiel away.
Spiel away. Okay. So pretty much the same kind of deal. We've played a role-playing game before together, the Survive the Night. Essentially, you guys are going to use the dice to kind of drive the game. So whenever you guys want to do a skill check of any kind, you'll roll your dice to do it. So I would take a look at your character sheets now just so that you can see all the skill checks you can do. On the, like underneath that whole area of skills on the left-hand side of the front page, you just see like a list of all of these types of skills you can do. The biggest one in Dungeons & Dragons is a perception check. That's like your ability to read a room. So I'll ask you to do a perception check probably very often during this game. So look at the one that says perception and you'll add whatever modifiers on the left. So Kayla, yours is +2. I'm just looking at yours right now. Another really good unique one, or one that we use a lot in D&D, is called an insight check, which is kind of your ability to read a person, try to like understand their true motive. So you'd want to ask me to do an insight check if you kind of don't think someone's being fully truthful. And then just another one too, investigation is kind of similar to perception, but it's if you want to dig deeper into a certain area. So if I say like, oh, there's broken glass on the floor, you guys would then, if you wanted to, you could say, can I make an investigation check on the glass? Then from there, I can be like, oh, you can tell based on how you rolled. You can tell it used to be an orb if it was put back together, something like that. Those are like the main checks that are used pretty often, but the other ones are pretty self-explanatory. Do you guys have any questions on anything about what the checks mean? If you see any, they're like, I have no idea what that means.
I also assume there'll be situations where we decide on an action and you choose which. check
Exactly,
goes with
yeah.
it.
Exactly. Or like you want to do it, like say you're like, I kind of want to do a history check here, and then I can tell you if it makes sense or not to. But I'll definitely will always guide you and tell you which one you should be doing.
Okay.
And then you'll just use the number that's next to it. And then that's pretty much it. You guys were really excellent with like understanding like the narrative of me kind of introducing an area and you guys interacting with it. So just the same exact situation. Those are most of the game mechanics I just wanted to cover. Any questions? Anything you think I left out about game mechanics? I think you guys are gonna be fine.
We'll learn as we go.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful.
We're gonna ask questions like always, but we'll figure it out.
Which is like that's like the biggest thing I want to also highlight too is like don't be afraid to ask me questions at any point in time. Like if you have a question about something, definitely stop me. Like if an NPC is talking or I'm talking for somebody, feel free to cut them off. That's totally up to you.
Sounds good.
Okay, so now we'll get like immersed and we'll start playing some ambiance type music so we can begin. So I told you guys a little bit about the story, about where we're at. So we're in the area of Bendrum. That is the kind of the city that you're in right now. You guys can decide with your own characters if you've been in Bendrum for a while or not. But what I've told you guys before is that Bendrum used to be a really, really popular town for mining. In the Singletary Peaks, it was a really amazing area for mining different ore, precious gems, just a few centuries ago. But unfortunately, there was a terrible accident in the mines and it caved in. And Bendrum kind of lost this great amount of commerce that it was producing for the realm. So it's kind of been on the up with trying to get money, trying to find different ways to bring back money into the area. Some people are like doing seafaring, some people are trying to do farming, but not nearly as much coin as what the mining provided for the city. The city of Bendrum is in the realm of Darper, and it's kind of like the country, but I'm going to call it the realm because I think realm sounds cooler. So we're in Bendrum. You guys have been adventurers in Bendrum for what I imagine to be a little while. I wanted to quickly check too. Do you guys think that you guys know each other? Have you been working together before? I wanted you guys to decide that. I didn't want to decide it for you.
Me and let's say Fritz and I have gone to a couple of conventions where we've seen each other.
Short King conventions.
Not short.
What now?
Vertically challenged.
Okay. All right. So Fritz and Crag know each other pretty well.
I imagine I've passed through Christine's establishment before, but besides that, I don't know what's Christine's character's name?
Foxy.
I don't. Oh, it's
Foxy.
Foxy. Foxy. Yeah.
Foxy. I've passed through Foxy's den before.
Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
It's Divine
Well-
Smut, but yes.
Divine Smut. I've passed through Divine Smut before.
Nice. Would
you
you be
have
like a
little
regular
burglar.
customer there, or are you just like
No, just on the road when traveling through.
That's
Okay.
what they all say.
High elf
He's-
duties.
He's on the road a lot.
That's totally fine. Okay.
Road is the name of one of the
Um,
workers there.
She's a fine young lady.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite? Like, exactly.
Road. Yeah.
Got it. And then I want to make sure, Kayla, I say it the way you want me to say it. Is it Macaria?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear
So-
Kayla when she talks?
Yeah, it's a little quiet, but we can hear.
Okay. I don't know how to fix that.
Do you guys think so? Before I guess I give you more information, do you guys think you've been in the area or the city of Bendrum for a while, or do you kind of just think you're passing through?
I got in here last night.
Yeah, we're
Ooh,
past
okay.
Yeah,
We're-
I think I'm passing through.
How about that right in?
Okay. Okay. All right. So that makes sense. So, you right now, our party is in the middle of traveling to a job they just got last night. So last night, you guys all ended up at the Rocky Waters Tavern. and a man approached you, which I kind of planned for you guys to kind of know him. So maybe you've been through Bendrum before and you've gotten jobs from this gentleman before. His name is Ronair. I'll show you what he looks like. Ronair is a Darper Realm Guard. And that job is kind of like the sheriff in town. He is assigned to the Bendrum area to kind of take care of business around here and make sure people are acting appropriately.
We're doing jobs for cops.
He's not really a cop. He's kind
Sheriff
of
is
a cop, but he's not. He's not a sheriff. He's not a sheriff. He's a Darper Realm Guard. It's different.
A cop. Got it.
Does he have a star on his chest that says DRG?
So, he does not. I imagined you guys actually would already know this gentleman, and maybe you've gotten jobs from him before, because he does hire adventurers to do jobs, like different bounties, different gigs around. He doesn't really do the dirty work. He kind of has other people do it because he's kind of the detective in the cases of things. So he approached you guys. Maybe he saw you guys and thought, "Oh, a diverse group. Let me give this job to them." So he let you guys know the day before, so that's now 2 days ago, there was a caravan attack that had taken place on this really popular road called Blum Pass, and this group of this like mob, the Grey Crow mob, is usually known for like small petty crimes, but they've been attacking caravans for the past few weeks. But 2 days ago, they attacked a caravan and they took 2 really important prisoners. And Rainier lets you know that these 2 prisoners are of very high value. They're people who work for the realm and for the High Council, kind of like the Republic of Darper. And they're very, very important people, and he needs people to go and try to find these prisoners, or find these people who have been kidnapped, and to find out any information as to why they were kidnapped in the first place. He lets you know that one of them was a realm mage, and this is somebody who works for Darper. They're a very, very strong magic user. And he's unsure as to why they were kidnapped. He's very worried about it because it's a very, very strong person who has a very particular job here in the realm. So he wants you guys to go find where they are. If you can find them, find any information as to why the Grey Crow decided to kidnap them. And he also mentioned a lot of coin in exchange for any information, and if you can find the prisoners and return them. So that's kind of where we're at now. Any questions before we set the scene as to where we are? You guys can ask me questions. I'm sorry?
So we're saving politicians for super cops?
Not a politician. They're
saving-
also kind of a super cop, I guess. They're
We gotta save RoboCop.
magician cop.
Yeah, magic cop.
I didn't think you guys would think about cops during all of that. God,
There's
fucking
nothing,
damn it.
nothing I love as much as the taste of a boot.
We're getting paid by cops to save cops.
Listen, you're
One day
adventurers.
I'll own
People
this
pay.
All right. So
Hey, it's fine. You guys do whatever you want with it.
the 2 high value prisoners. You said one was a mage. One was a dark
mage. Ronair let you know the other one was the assistant, the mage.
Oh, okay. So a mage and his bitch.
Let's
Mage's
pretend I
assistant.
didn't know what a mage was.
Okay. So you can roll.
Just purely for curiosity's
What?
sake.
I mean, I guess I'm trying to
He
think.
asked
No,
Dwarves
no,
are a simple folk.
we're not talking to Ronair right now. You guys are on the road, so I would say, how about Crag? You do the first roll of the game, and you do a history check, and you
I
can.
will do that.
And I'll give you more information on realm mages based on your roll.
That's a D6, right?
You're just gonna roll
20.
your d20 for any skill check. Always a 20.
The big one. The
Ooh.
Big ol' honkin' boy.
What did you roll?
19.
Jesus.
We're gonna be here forever.
Telling us everything.
All right, gets ready. No, so somehow, Crag, you remember in your brain that realm mages are these some of the most powerful magic users of literally the whole entire world. They study from a very young age. They're kind of like child prodigies who kind of get taken from their home to get trained into this job. And their job is kind of an out of sight, out of mind situation. Most people of the realm don't know what they do exactly. They just know that they fight some sort of dark magic energies to keep things at bay.
Oh
That's
God,
what
they're
most- that's
FBI agents.
There we go.
Oh, the CIA.
Those are
actually.
super cops.
Fuck me, dude.
You
God
know,
damn it.
Judas and the Black Messiah just came out. Fred Hampton's upset right now.
God fucking fuck me. I did not think about any of that. So that's what a realm mage is. Any other questions? Anybody?
Yeah, I had known that. I just thought everyone else should know that.
Thanks for
Yeah.
checking.
Thanks, Greg.
Pat's never played Final Fantasy. You can tell.
Okay.
Crag has never played Final
Yeah,
Fantasy.
Crag has played Final Fantasy. Excuse me.
So let's actually start playing. So you guys took a cart. Runair wasn't sure how long this trek would take for you guys. He knew kind of roughly on the Blum Pass where this was happening. And you guys are kind of approaching that area. But before we approach that area, I want to figure out you guys have a cart with ox that are pulling it. I want to know, like, are you guys in the cart? Is someone kind of leading the ox, or are people like on the sides of the cart? Like, what do you imagine this setup to look like as you guys are traveling?
I'm riding in the cart.
I'm on the cart with my short, stubby legs.
Yep.
Like waving your little legs around.
Yeah.
They are stuck straight out because I can't reach the floor.
Side.
I'm lounging in the cart, trying not to talk to the two little short ones.
Not
Oh,
sure.
what?
I'd like to. I'd like to be lounging also in the car.
Someone needs to be driving the cart. So is Makaria
Oh, I'll
driving?
drive.
Oh.
I'll drive.
Start doing
I'll
it
drive the
anyway.
cart. I'll drive the cart so I can get out of the back here.
Next,
Big weird
get away
ass
from the
car
horny
ride.
this horny fucking dragon.
So everyone's lounging. Dennis and Makaria are kind of in the front, kind of having the reins on the ox.
Sure. Yes.
Okay, sounds fantastic. I have now got this in my head. So, Dennis and Makaria, you begin to notice that there's like a turn coming up soon. Triton, Fritz, and Crag, you guys are chilling, as you put it. So you don't really notice any of this right now. But Dennis, I'm gonna start sharing my screen, just a forewarning. You notice that you guys are down here. You're approaching about 50 feet away, right about here. There is an overturned wagon, and you can't really see too much else from 50 feet away. But you've approached it, but your cart is still moving. So what do you want to do, Dennis?
I guess I want to make a perception check.
Fantastic.
It's like 50 meters away. You said.
It's 50 feet away, so we can make a check on it. Do you want your cart to continue to move towards it?
No, I think we should stop and make a perception check.
Okay. So Dennis, since you're looking, you can go ahead and roll your d20 and add your perception.
18.
Damn.
With your added perception?
Yeah, perception's
Bonus?
-1. I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. So you can tell this is an overturned cart. It looks a little dusty. It looks like it's maybe a little old. Looks a little weathered. That's all you really can tell from 50 feet away.
Hey, Craig.
I relay.
Do you wanna
I
move the
relay to the rest of the people in the party that there's an overturned wagon up ahead. Ask if we should go check it out.
Craig, do you wanna move
Onward.
the cart.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that there's a bunch of like old cans of peaches.
Peaches?
Bitches isn't holes.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Crag Yelnats.
Oh my god.
Onward to the cart.
So
Yeah,
who's
let's go look
who's
at the
one?
cart.
You guys are all gonna walk up to the cart.
Yeah.
I stand up in
walking.
the back of the cart, barely getting my eyes over the side.
So, okay, so everyone's gonna roll everyone roll perception checks on the cart right now. So roll your d20 and tell me what you get with your added modifier.
3.
9.
15.
You said with her?
Yeah.
With your modifier, so add your perception.
19.
All right. So
4.
The tiny ones don't get to see. Wow.
So, Makaria and Triton, when you're looking at the cart and you're kind of getting closer to it, you can tell that this cart seems a little old. It might even not really be in usable condition. It's kind of really weathered. And you even notice, Makaria, now that you're looking at it, one of the wheels is broken. And even closer, Makaria, you see that there are drag marks from this side of the road, and you kind of can tell, Makaria, this cart has been dragged. And almost as soon as you see that, Makaria, you all hear phew! And everyone now make another perception check.
Oh yeah.
2.
2.
17.
Oh,
19.
God.
Okay,
4.
so Makaria, you get hit by an arrow out of nowhere,
Damn.
and
Hate to see
it hits you on like this back shoulder. But you notice with your 19, you turn around and you can see that there are actually 2 goblins that are posted up in trees on this side. There's 2 goblins here that are pointing arrows currently at you all. And now it's initiative. You guys are fighting. So when I tell you to roll for initiative, that means you're going to roll your d20 and just tell me the number that you get. And that means that we're in combat. So something is attacking you. So you are now able to attack it when we are in initiative.
19.
Oh my goodness, Makaria, all these rolls.
10.
4.
2.
Okay. Hold on.
15.
All right. I have to write this all down,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
give
you
me
have to, yeah.
1
Okay.
second. So Makaria, you got 19. Who got lower or a little bit less than that?
I got
Uh,
4.
Fritz got 15.
Fritz.
Dennis got
Okay.
10.
Dennis 10. Okay.
Uh,
What'd you get?
4.
Triton?
2.
Okay. All right. So the goblins that are sitting in the tree, they I'm gonna show you guys what they look like. They are pointing now, Makaria, again at you. They've noticed that you've noticed what they're going on, what they're doing. Their little charade of putting a wagon in the middle of the road to lure people. So this little goblin to the left is pointing an arrow again at you, Makaria. And what is your AC, Makaria, on your character sheet? It's on the middle area.
AC.
Yeah.
Makes the hit point.
16.
All right. So he shoots an arrow at you, and he is not successful. Kind of whizzes past you. And next up in the order is Makaria. So, Makaria, you've got 2 goblins pointing arrows at you. I'll pull the map back up so you can see where they are. And they're far away from you, so you're about here. And they're about, I would say, 50 feet up here. And they're on this rocky ledge. They have about another 10 feet up as well. So, Makaria, it's your turn to attack them. So you can do anything that can be thrown or a ranged weapon, or you can run up to them if you wanted to.
I'd like to use my longbow.
Excellent. So you're going to roll your d20, and I'm going to tell you if it hits or not. You're also going to add the number that says to hit.
Sorry, hold on.
No, you're good.
Peaceful music for battle.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That is very peaceful music.
Yeah, just a D20.
Yeah.
It's a
20.
D20, yeah.
Yeah, it's your d20.
Okay, 20.
And it was a 20.
Oh, you rolled a crit.
Yeah.
So okay,
You
so
roll
this
crits.
is okay. So a d20, when you roll a natural 20, it's called a crit. And Makaria, when you do that, you get double damage.
Damn.
So with your longbow, what is your damage that it says?
1d8 plus 4.
Okay, so you're gonna roll a d8, but roll it twice and add those two numbers together.
7 and 3, so 10
And then plus 4, so 14.
plus 4, 14.
Okay, Makaria, so you like just immediately shoot back at the person that was shooting at you, and he just immediately falls out of the tree, just dead and lifeless. And you guys, he was down
Good
real
shots.
quick. Obviously, he
He's
doesn't.
down?
They don't take much.
Oh my
next
god,
up
you're
is
dog shit.
next up is Fritz. Fritz, you only can see one currently. In the tree, perched
you call
down.
me short?
No,
Perfectly
no, I'm
talented.
not. I'm not. You can only see one right now. That's pointing an arrow at you guys.
All right.
Come on, you
He's
know.
about 50 feet away.
I'm just gonna start fucking running at him with my.
All right,
the hill?
So
It'll take 3 years.
you have no. He has 30 feet of movement, so you can move about 30 feet, and then you'll be only 20 feet away from them.
All right, then I'm gonna fucking wing a javelin at this guy.
Hell yeah. Okay, roll your d20 and then add your hit modifier for javelins.
6.
A 6.
Yeah, 6.
All right, so your javelin goes vroom, and kind of like goes into the bushes. And actually, when it goes into the bushes,
Get fucked.
you hear a "ow, shit," and then another goblin appears to now come out of the brush. And
Damn it! Your throw was so bad you added an enemy.
I'm trying to draw where
Jesus
he would
Christ.
be. So yeah, now there's another goblin, kind of in this left area, if I can fucking draw it. So now you're kind of seeing a goblin over here, where your javelin kind of went askew. And next up is gonna be Dennis. Dennis, now you heard a grunt from over here, so you are presuming it's another goblin, and there's one up here that's pointing an arrow towards you.
I'm shooting my short bow at the original goblin.
Okay, so you'll roll your d20 and then add your to hit modifier.
8. That's tough.
Right, so again, your arrow
Damn it.
phew, goes past. No noises though of any kind. Next up
Just a
is
fucking
Crag.
drag.
Next up is Crag.
All right, I'm gonna take this and do a Call of Duty strategy. I'm gonna go up to the top right and try to flank them from behind.
Okay, so I will tell you that is gonna be 50 feet, and you are only allowed to do 30 feet of movement
Yeah, let's do it.
per one turn.
Sure.
So if you want to, Crag, you can double your movement, but you can't do an action. So
60 feet?
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
60
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, let's do that. Let's go up near that tree over there.
Okay, so you want to like come towards this area?
Yeah, stay behind the tree though. Stay low.
Okay, so you're trying to be stealthy about it. So
Yeah.
I want you to make a stealth check. So you're gonna roll your d20 and then add your stealth modifier, and we can see if these guys are noticing you trying to do this.
Man, I cannot roll. I got a 5.
Okay, you are very short, but maybe you're like trying to get up the hill.
Yeah. Not
But
sure.
I will. I'm sorry. They obviously though are very interested in fighting the party. So I will say they do know you're over there, but they aren't really paying too much mind to you. Next up is Triton though.
Dungeon Master Hannah, I'm sorry. What does Crag sound like when he's sneaking up?
I imagined him like
That's about right.
That's exactly how I imagined it too.
Like when I try to get out of a chair.
We haven't even gone to the brothel yet. Come on, relax.
We're not going to the brothel today, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, Triton, you're up now. You've got a goblin here and a goblin in the bushes.
Can I just wing my fucking javelin at them?
Of course. Which one do you want to go for? You want to go for one?
I want to do for the close one because it might be a little bit easier.
Okay, so that's fine. And then you roll your d20 and then add your to hit modifier for your javelin.
Okay, so I got 7 plus 7 is 14.
Okay, that hits. And so your javelin goes, and you're gonna add your. You're gonna roll for your damage now. So a javelin is a d6, so you'll roll your
Plus
d6 and
5.
add whatever you get to that.
So I got a 1, but plus 5, so it's 6.
Okay, so it goes like you throw the javelin and it knocks the goblin out of the tree, and it's like pierced through his like sternum area, but he's like still kicking, but he's like oh, and then there's another goblin that comes out of the bushes. So there is now
That would be 3 or 2.
so there's like one kind of sort of dead. He's not looking great. There's one here, and then there's now officially 2 over here. And they saw you do that, Triton, one of the goblins. So he's gonna come up and try to jump down and move towards you. And he only gets 30 feet of movement. So you kind of see a little goblin like with a scimitar, like those curved swords, and he's moving really closer towards you.
Oh, he's fucking cooked next turn.
The other one though, he sees his friend do this, and you kind of see him like bug out a little bit, and he actually ends up darting this way, and he is now disengaging. He's running away. So Makaria, you are up next. There's like a pretty much dead goblin here, and then there's a goblin running towards Triton, and then one just ran away. Oh, I can't hear you at all, Kayla.
I need some support.
That was on me. Sorry.
Muted.
Is it worth me attempting to shoot at the other one?
How much
Totally
range?
up to you. I would say your longbow can definitely do that.
Right.
Fuck him up.
So
I would
don't
say
wanna
you'll
go
have
against
disadvantage. You'll have disadvantage,
I'd shoot him.
Makaria. I'll have you roll disadvantage because he is going to be through the bushes, but you can still definitely try.
Hold my push. Hold my push.
No witnesses.
friends. I'll do that.
All right, so you're going to go for the one
Okay.
that's running away.
Yeah, because hopefully one of the other people can get the one that's close to Jordan.
Yeah. So you're going to roll your d20 twice, but take the lower number. That's called rolling with disadvantage.
Shit.
20
6.
and 20.
Yeah.
It was 6.
It was a 6.
Okay, and so unfortunately, your longbow doesn't make it to that one. It does just go a little bit askew. It does not land, and he is kind of through the bushes now. You guys saw which area he went to, and he seems to be kind of running towards something. You're not sure what he's running towards, but there's it's now Fritz's turn. So Fritz, there's like a pretty much dead one with a javelin through its sternum,
Oh, that one.
and one that's going to Triton right now.
The one pinned to the ground with the javelin on him. His head's coming clean off. Okay, I'm gonna swing at his head with my great axe, and I'm gonna roll
Oh my god.
a 14.
Okay, that definitely hits. Also, you would like have advantage on that because he's stuck to the ground. And so his head just pops right off. Was that your plan?
Oh yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So as you
Shink.
notice, Fritz, as you notice this, like, and his head kind of rolls, I imagine you watch that head roll. You actually notice that this little area up here is like this weird hideout that they have set up, and it's like it's hidden in the bushes, but you can kind of see this is an area that they come to often to do this. So this is probably the area that all the ambushes are taking place. So you notice that when the head rolls. Dennis, you're up next. There's only one goblin left, and it's running towards Triton right now with a scimitar in its hand.
I'm shooting my short bow at it.
Okay.
Please miss. Because I want to fry him with some fucking acid breath.
17.
Okay, great. You hit him, and now you're gonna roll for your hit points.
So
For the, I mean,
D6.
yeah, d6 plus whatever for your damage. I'm sorry.
8 total.
Okay. You, at midair, this one's like leaping with its curved sword, and you just like right through the head, and it just falls, and like probably lands right in front of Triton, who is ready to take that kill. But he
I
is
just
now
stole his kill. That's my bad trade.
he's now lifelessly dead in front of Triton. So you noticed when they all came from this general area, and the one that disengaged you guys and ran away kind of ran towards the western part of the woods. So you guys can continue to kind of investigate this area to look and kind of figure out what's going on with this ambush area if you'd like.
I'm
Who's
going to
next?
shake down.
You guys
Right.
are also out of initiative, so I'll say you guys are no
Okay.
longer fighting. So
I-
there's nothing that's fighting you right now.
I'm up there, so I'll make a perception check.
Fantastic. So go ahead and roll, Crag, and I'll tell you what's going on.
Oh wait, 8 plus 2, 10.
Okay, so that's fine. So with that 10, Crag, you can see that there is like a footpath leading, like a very weathered, used footpath leading to where the one goblin ran towards. A lot of foot traffic happens on that
Who's
one
going to get his
trailed area.
homies?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps, that's what you notice up there with the 10.
Okay. Can I loot?
Me first. I'm going to grab.
Wait, I
this
want to loot. I want to
headless-
loot the
I'm gonna
one
grab-
that
I'm going to
is in
grab
front of
this
Triton.
headless
I'm
goblin
running
God.
over to Triton.
and just
pushing
shake him and see if anything falls out.
Okay, so Fritz, you want to do the headless one first?
Yeah, I'm going to grab him by his feet,
Okay.
hang him upside down, and just shake him, see if anything falls out.
You're 3 inches tall.
His neck is gonna
I
fall
help
out.
him. I grab one leg, he grabs another.
You guys kind of air him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As that happens, he like a few berries fall out of his pocket. Like these really fresh blackberries. They look like really, really nice. And then also like this random really nice gold chain. Like does not seem like a goblin would be owning this nice gold chain, and it's in his pocket.
I
So
steal the
that's-
gold chain before they can
I
grab
grab the berries and shove them in my mouth.
That's classic Kevin.
it. Jensen said he grabbed the berries.
You just immediately eat them?
Yes.
So Fritz, when you eat them, they taste incredible. They're like these are definitely imported, really nice berries, and it's like they're like not common in this area. So you're like, where'd these come from? How does this goblin have these nice berries?
These goblins are brokies. What are they doing?
Does someone want to loot another one?
I want to loot.
It's my turn, isn't it?
No, we're not in
There's-
turn-based.
there's no
anymore.
turn.
You guys have to be nice nice to each other and give each other.
I would
treats.
like
You haven't
to
watched us
loot a
play Call of
goblin.
Duty ever.
I hit something in the chest with the javelin. I'd like to see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean one fell right in front of you, so you can go ahead and like go through his pockets.
You have
Let's
first
see
dibs
what
on
he's
that one
got.
for sure.
When you go through his pockets, you find shit. I'm usually really good at thinking about things on the fly.
You got some money?
No, you know what you find? You find some like weird looking like biscuits, like what you think to be dog treats, but you're like not sure. You're like they could be dog treats, but you're not sure.
Are they
Like they're not
funny,
something
those
that you
two?
would eat.
Are they cat treats?
You're gonna give
I don't know.
Is it a little salami?
All right.
Triton, toss me one. Toss me one, Triton.
That's enough.
Um,
Someone send me to the gulag.
So you got like 5 dog treats in
Toss
this
me
guy's
one.
pocket.
You're not getting one of these.
Toss
I'm
me
saving
one.
these. I'm saving these. I got plans.
Are we allowed to attack our own teammates?
No.
I don't
There's
think you
no-
want these problems. I can spit acid.
There's no attacking each other, boys. Okay, and then there's one more body, I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
I loot it.
We got 2
Kayla
kills.
loots
No, we
it.
only got 2. We only
Sorry,
got 2.
Makara loots it. Makaria.
I think we got 3, didn't we?
Yeah, I shot one.
Yeah, they got the one in the bushes.
Yeah, there's
The
2
one in the
that fell
bushes ran
out, and then
away.
there's one that came, and then there was 4 in total.
Oh,
One
there's
ran
4.
Oh, I
away.
missed one. I
Yeah.
missed one showing up.
There were
Okay,
2 in
sorry.
the
I missed that
bushes and
too.
one ran away. She erased
Yes.
the one that I murdered.
So I guess
Oh.
Makaria, the one that you immediately first hit, you go over and look through his body, and you find a note. And this note says on the top, like, outpost entry PM. And then it quickly says, No caravans tonight. Quiet evening. Prisoner won't shut up though. And that was in his pocket. Kind of like a diary entry almost. But those are the words that are on it.
Is this in the common tongue?
Yeah, she can read it. It's all in common.
Okay.
Good question, Craig.
Guys,
we
these
speak
guys
different
stole the super cops.
Take that.
How did some goblins steal some feds? I don't know about that one.
They got help.
Okay.
They're definitely getting help.
So, there's a
I
beat.
fucking hate that there's super cops to you guys. I like should have saw that coming. I fucking didn't. But I love it. I love it. But it,
Wait,
fuck.
so has anyone picked up that gold chain yet? I'm gonna go pick up that gold chain.
Fritz, I imagined you definitely picked it up. Yeah.
Can we beat the brakes off
I'm-
the super cops when we rescue them?
One sec.
Is
I'm
that an
gonna
option?
do a quick
It's up to you
perception
guys.
check on the
Oh, I'm
gold
melting.
chain to see if it's of like a domestic origin or imported.
Good
That's good.
question. Okay, that's a great. So why don't you roll and then add maybe your history check to it,
8.
or just like wisdom.
8.
Okay, so with an 8, you can tell this is a very nice gold chain. Like you can tell it's real, not
Okay.
fake.
I put it
That's
on.
what I'll-
Link?
That's what I'll tell you. It's not a Cuban link, but it's like maybe a snake chain.
Okay, Fernando Tatis.
Guys, I
I-
kind
I-
of want to
I put it
sneakily. Jesus.
I
Oh,
also
bushes?
forgot to tell you guys too that they are obviously Grey Crow Mob members. Ron Air told you last night too. They're pretty distinguishable because they all have like this weird facial tattoo that is like weird designs going down the face in a straight line, and they also wear like this leather patchwork armor. And all 3 of these goblins are wearing those things and do have that tattoo.
So there's a beaten path, right?
Yeah.
There was a path that you saw
Yeah, there
that
was.
The
had
goblin
a-
ran down.
The goblin ran down, yes, and it was very it was heavily foot trafficked. You saw that it was probably used a bunch, very often.
Let's
say
head
we
down that
follow.
way.
Are we
Let's see
leaving
where
the
that,
ox?
Yeah, so that's a good question too, Makaria. You guys have your ox and your supplies behind you.
Can we take the ox and the supplies with us down the path?
I'm assuming it's not wide enough.
Yeah.
It's not wide enough, but there's a lot of bushes, a lot of trees on the left and right of you.
Can we
Hide
hide it
the
in the
ox?
bushes?
Well, tie the ox to the tree, obviously,
That shit's
Obviously.
gonna be token.
and then I
Go
take
on.
my
Leave all of our valuables next to the goblin hideout.
I take my Dungeoneer's pack that has my stuff in it.
We're losing all of our
It,
shit.
yeah, it has your rope. Do you want to tie the ox to the thing? Do you guys want to try to obscure the cart at all to make sure
Oh
it's
yeah,
kind of?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to roll for that.
Throw fucking
What,
leaves on it.
what kind of check is that?
I don't know.
Is that a D20?
Let's kind of think. I think a stealth check would be good.
Deception.
what else?
Deception.
Yeah, D20.
Oh, deception. That's even better, Fritz. I like that.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, good,
Okay,
because
so
I rolled a 6.
Makari's got
rolled a
this covered.
5.
She's got like
I
all
got a
of the
15.
trees.
I just
okay.
threw a little bit of mud on the cart and walked
Yeah, you
away.
You spit on it.
Kevin shit on the cart and then left.
It
God.
says throw things off the scent.
Wait,
I found a
Alright.
singular twig and leaned it up against the wheel.
deception?
That's all you could
Deception.
carry. It's
I mean, it
okay.
didn't matter, I rolled 18.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Oxy.
18 's
pretty
We'll come
That's
back for
fair.
you, Oxy.
Yeah, that's their name, Oxy.
Oxy.
So you guys walk away. The ox seem fine with it. They seem very unbothered. And when you get far away, you're like, we hit that pretty well. You can't really see it.
Can I
they're
make a
gonna be
quick point of
gone.
clarification that there's 2 ox, right?
There are. I'm not really
Okay,
sure.
so
what the,
one's name
the
is Oxy and one's name is Clean.
Or cotton.
So
Okay,
just
that's
Oxycontin.
perfect.
I thought about that. I like OxyClean better.
No.
I do too.
All right,
Okay.
continue, please. We leave
Okay.
OxyClean behind us.
So Oxy and Clean are good. They're chilling.
What's
Maybe.
the cart's name? Kaboom?
Billy Mays. I don't know.
Okay, so
This is
the
why
cart.
we can't have nice things.
Yep. So you guys end up following this footpath, and this footpath leads you kind of to the stream, and you still follow this footpath a little bit more. I'm assuming you guys can follow it pretty well because you guys do have Makaria, and she's very good at tracking on this kind of region. So
of course.
Makaria, I'm not gonna have you guys make any checks because I know that you're a ranger in the forest as your main type. So she's able to kind of read the footprints. She's able to lead you guys to this area, and you guys are currently kind of shielded by some trees, but you do see this opening to a cavern.
No.
And you see a little bit of water, like a small stream coming from it, and you do see the footpath leads into it, but you also do see a little tiny goblin sitting on a stool, and he's like very intensely reading or looking at a page, like very deeply looking at a single page of something. He seems like he's supposed to be on duty, but he seems too entranced by whatever he's looking at.
So wait, watching goblin porn?
This goblin isn't a child, right? It's an adult.
I mean, you've probably come across goblins in your time of being an adventurer. It's a short guy, but he's not a child.
All right, I think I'm gonna take a stealthy
Fucking snipe that.
short bow shot.
Snipe that.
Nah.
bitch.
Okay.
Questions?
Okay,
I
so
don't want to ask this
No?
guy shit.
Okay. We're just gonna go in
He's
their home.
eating his goblin meat over there. Kevin's gonna kill him.
He's
So
minding his own
does this count as a
business.
does this count as a sneak
He
attack?
deserves death.
So this does, and also like it would, yeah, exactly. So you do have advantage on this because he's very entranced to whatever he's looking at, and you can also add your sneak attack modifier, so you roll your extra d6 if
Okay,
you
but-
get damage.
Okay, but I have to roll a d20 for the hit.
Yes, you have to roll a d20 first. So we'll see if your arrow actually gets to him.
Okay, so it's a 15 total.
Wonderful. So your arrow like hits him right through the chest, and then roll your d6 to see what you get for the damage, and then roll another one for sneak attack.
Okay, so 6 for the damage plus 4, and then plus 1. Nice. So 11 total.
Okay. All right. So when that happens, he like it goes right through his heart. He like didn't even have time to scream out. He just like kind of goes and like just coughs up blood, and like blood kind of goes over the paper, but then he slumps over. And you don't see anybody else in the general area. Just him and dead on the stool.
Time to go loot, boys.
Someone grab whatever he's looking at.
Can I read his
Roll-
paper?
Yeah.
Who,
and then,
who's gonna grab the paper?
I grabbed the porn.
I grabbed the paper.
Wait, are those two
Wait.
different things?
What?
So since Triton said it first, so Triton, you grab it, and in fact, I did plan for it to be this really nice hand-drawn gnome pornography type scene
Yes.
of two gnomes, kind of just not gnomes, I'm sorry, of two goblins like kind of loving, embracing each other nude. No body parts are very extreme, but you
Just
can tell
naked
that-
hugging?
Just yeah.
Aw.
What is this, Cinemax?
They're in a long embrace. So you maybe think that this might be a lover of his that
Not
he drew
anymore.
or something. Yeah. Okay.
Didn't ask questions.
I
He was
grabbed,
guarding the
I
hideout.
grabbed
We're
the
going to
goblin
the
and
They had a family.
I
Not
grabbed the
anymore.
goblin and throw him into the bushes really quick.
Okay, so you just like kind of toss him in.
Just move the body.
Should we try to scare him
Can
a little
you-
more?
Fritz, you have to do a strength check on that because he's about the same size as you. See how this goes.
10.
While Triton's looking at the porn, I take a dog biscuit out of his pocket.
These
Okay,
they're
you're gonna have
cat
to
treats.
roll a sleight of hand check then to see if you can do that.
Why is Pat always in my pockets?
Pat's gonna get slapped by Triton.
I rolled a 4.
Oh yeah.
So like,
Can
so
I elbow
Triton-
him right in the forehead?
Absolutely, yeah. It's like perfect height because you're huge. So Craig, you take an elbow to the head. You got caught. You're not successful in taking that dog treat.
Get out of my
I will get a
fucking
treat.
pockets.
I will get a treat.
Yeah. But Fritz, were you successful with throwing that body? What was your strength check?
10.
Okay, so like you really like, you kind of put him into some bushes, but his feet are kind of hanging out. But as you threw him, you heard some like clinking in his pockets.
I
Oh,
loot.
now you gotta loot him.
I run his pockets.
You find 2 gold pieces.
We're rich.
Is that why it was so heavy?
Can I make a check to see if it's the same type of gold as the chain?
Sure,
What are these gold pieces like local currency, right?
they're all local currency for sure. Good question.
Can I start rolling d6s? I rolled a 1.
Oh no, you're like not sure if this is even money.
I'm a little
He's
hazy
taking
from
a
the.
bite out of it. He's
Can
like
I
trying to see if it
can I
bends.
roll and see what it is? Can I take a look?
Sure, yeah.
The
If you're like, let me take a look at that.
boards.
Yeah, let's see what.
You guys can't let
Mr.
me go to
Man
sleep
has.
tonight.
I got a 3, so it's not much better.
Oh,
I mean, it's a fucking coin, guys.
Yeah,
Like,
to be
you're-
fair, I don't give a fuck if it's the same gold, so I'm not rolling for shit.
Also,
like,
shout
you're-
out to James RPG Art.
Yeah.
Oh yes, shout out him for this awesome photo I found today.
That
yeah, so
it looks
that's-
like most people are supposed to pay for because there's a Patreon, but
No. It was free for sure. It was
Alright.
just there.
all right, sure, yeah.
It's on Google Images.
It was there. I googled it. It was fine. Okay, so you end up obscuring this goblin's body.
Not
The
playing with his
stool is
body.
still out though. Do you want to do anything with the stool or just keep it there?
Can I take it with me?
For
Sure,
what?
take the fucking
Man,
stool
I hope
with
this
you.
man's carrying a stool through this goddamn.
Oh my god.
Take
No,
the
I don't want the
fucking
stool. I don't want the
Toss
stool.
it into the bushes.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
tossing it
toss
into
it
the
in the
bushes.
bushes.
I'm yoinking it from Triton and tossing it into the bushes.
Oh my god.
You're like, put that fucking thing down.
Listen, I
Okay.
could bludgeon a goblin with a stool. Let me tell you. I'm
Yeah,
built
but you
like a
have a
linebacker.
fucking great axe.
Yeah.
Man,
You
you
don't-
stool.
Gonna keep the
I'm
great
here to
axe
make it
sheath
bloody and
so he can
dirty.
use the stool.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
God.
Watch out.
Built like Big Show. Fuck out of here.
Okay, so you guys now have the cave entrance in front of you. As you guys are fucking with this body, you are hearing this like stream slowly trickling out from the cave. You also can kind of smell from the cave too, like little rank, not the best smelling. You kind of like smell fresh meats and rancid meats at the same time. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, it smells maybe to Makaria, someone who's a ranger and tracks things like this. This is probably definitely a hideout for them.
What do they eat?
How do we find
Well,
that
I guess we'll find out.
Are we?
Kevin,
You guys
try
want to?
sneak in there?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going in.
I think I'm gonna sneak into the entrance of the cave first and do some surveillance.
Do you want to do that as
Yeah.
fantastic? Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it too loud?
No.
No.
Fantastic.
It's perfect.
Okay, so Dennis, as you get into the water, you notice that it goes about a foot up. So for you, it's not very high.
They're gonna swim.
Well,
yeah.
it's only a
Crag
foot.
and Fritz are cooked.
I mean, that's okay. You guys will be able to. It's
Can they
a really.
piggyback?
Can I put the
6
the
foot.
littler ones on my shoulders?
Don't touch me.
Right, like
I will say the water is not a strong current at all, so it's not hard to walk through. It just is going to be
Okay.
a little bit for you guys to trudge through. But for Dennis right now, who's just going in right now on his own, it's fine.
Okay.
It's not hurting you at all.
Okay.
Dennis, are you trying to go in stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, so can you roll your d20 and add your stealth modifier?
16.
Okay, great. That's perfect. So you're not sloshing too much. You're nice and quiet. And you end up getting into the entrance of the cave. It's very dark. You are getting that backlight from the midday sun in the forest behind you. But you do notice kind of about 20 feet in, there's an opening to the right that kind of goes up a little bit, like a steep passage up. And then the main passage continues via the water forward. But you don't see anything quite yet.
is he gonna have issues seeing?
No, because he's a half elf, and I'm pretty sure you have dark vision. Right, Dennis?
I know I
I don't think I do.
I do.
I might. I don't. It's possible that I do, and I don't know it.
I have dark vision. I can see.
It doesn't help.
I think, I guess that's a good question. We need to figure that out. So who can see in the dark and who cannot? I don't really care about, like, the nuances of dark vision, just as long as it says you have it.
I have it.
Okay. So that would be a race thing, not a class thing.
It would be a race. So I would just look up half elf dark vision. And then Dragonborn 2, I need you to check that on.
Half elves
check
do
on
have
that
dark
as well.
vision.
Okay.
Okay, half.
Yes, I have dark vision. Yes.
You do? Okay, I think everyone can see pretty much in the dark.
And
So it's
temporary flight ability.
That's lit.
no, you don't. You don't have
It
wings.
says.
You don't have wings. You don't have wings. If you had wings, but you don't. So
Oh, I have superior
Dennis-
dark vision.
So yeah, I would say our gnome and our dwarf can see like perfectly fine. Everyone else, it's kind of obscured. I mean, you can make out things, but it's not perfect. But Dennis, what you can see is just the flowing water. You can't really see much, but you do see the outcropping to the right, and you see the main passage kind of going forward and pushing forward into darkness. And do you want to tell the party to come on in with you?
Yeah, I think I want to go. I think I want to go back and let them know that they can come in because we didn't see anybody on the way in, right? So we can just.
You did not see anybody. You didn't hear anybody yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get them and tell them to come in. And I advise that we go up the passage to the right, but I guess that's a group decision.
I think we
Yeah.
should split up.
Don't do that.
Why?
We're
We're
not
not
allowed to
doing
do that.
this.
Don't do that.
We're staying together.
Okay, so do you guys want to all like
Yeah,
how
let's
do you
go
want to
together.
how do you want to go in? I don't want to make it. You guys decide. So like, what do
Let's
you-
let the little one with the good dark vision go first.
Yeah, I'll go first because I have good dark vision and stone camouflage. I can blend right in. I'm a
Right,
rock.
sounds great. So Rock Gnome is going first, and then who's gonna be in the back of our party? Like, so our walking order, we're imagining our gnome first, you guys all in the middle, and who wants to be in the back?
I think we should
I
have
can-
the shortest in the front and the shortest in the back.
I was
I'll
thinking
take
anchoring
the
it up.
rear.
Yeah.
That's fine too. We can put the dragonborn in the back.
That sound okay?
You want me to put
Yeah.
you? You wanna? Can I get on your shoulders?
You want to get on my shoulders now?
Get on your shoulders straight.
No, he's gonna try to steal dog treat from you. Don't do it.
I can't reach his pockets from his shoulder.
Elbow him right in the forehead again.
Am I have an arrow in my shirt?
Are you, Makari, you probably took it out. You
Oh, okay.
took only 3 points of damage from it, but I
Did you
envisioned
know
you
that you took
taking
2
it out.
points of damage?
I did not. I knew I got shot, but I didn't.
Yeah, it was only, I'm sorry, it was only 3 points of damage.
I don't even know where you put that in this
Yeah, I
thing.
don't
but-
either.
You don't really put it anywhere, you kind of just like keep a note of it on your own
Okay.
somewhere. Okay, so Rock Gnome Barbarian Fritz, you are sloshing through. It's a little bit
Sloshing.
difficult for you because it's like 1/3 of your body up. But you're doing it in a stealthy way. Are you just trying to just walk?
I'm just trying to walk through the water to get to that path that starts to go up. Wait, is the path up still like foot deep water, or is it just
No, it's
dry?
not.
Okay.
So when it goes up, the water is not going that
Going
way.
down.
That's not where
Okay.
the little yeah. Okay, so as Fritz, you get up there. I want you to make a perception check.
Uh, 11.
Okay, so with your 11, you can like hear a slight a slight chain rattle, but like not heavy, but just like chains kind of moving a little bit, and then you can hear like a breathing out noise, like a, and then the chains settle.
The dragon.
I was gonna say, do we have a dragon?
Doesn't he have dark vision?
I
Can
would-
he see?
I mean, do you want to? So he's not fully up there yet. You have
Okay.
to still climb up a little bit more, but Fritz can just hear that now. So I wanted to let him know that before he moved any farther. But it's totally up to you, Fritz, on what you want to do with that information. You have no
Yeah.
idea what it is.
Guys, I just
Peek
heard
it,
something.
Fritz.
It sounded like
Yeah.
I'll
Head peek it.
yeah.
Just-
So I tell them it's like
don't-
yeah. There's something up there. I heard some chains rattling. It wasn't my new chain,
I think
I
it's a
had this
prisoner.
one but
Wasn't this snake chain?
I'll go check it out. So I like crawl up
Go
and
chow.
try and peek over the ledge.
Okay, so
Camouflage?
you can use your stealth, and then I'll give you advantage because this is like a nice area for you to be obscured in. So you can roll your d20. Roll your d20 twice and take the higher number.
15.
Okay. So Fritz, as like you kind of like belly crawl up, the sloping kind of stops, and you notice you're now looking into a room. And with your vision, you can tell that you can kind of see everything. It's a very large room. It's like 30 feet high of rock ceilings, or stalactites and stalagmites. And in the back of the room, you can see 2 creatures chained up and like laying down on the ground. and when you look closer with that 15, you can actually tell they're wolves, and they're chained up wolves, and they're currently sleeping.
Dog treats.
Give him a biscuit.
All right, so I'll crawl back down and tell them, yo guys, there's 2 chain wolves in there. I couldn't see how long the chains were, but they're in there and they're chained.
How many cookies do we have?
You have 5
There was
cookies.
5.
There's 2.5 cookies
Nice.
per puppy.
Yeah.
Does
How
anyone
big
We're
have
gonna make
what
some
now?
friends right now.
How big are these wolves? Can I make a
And
perception?
how big are these cookies?
So Fritz they were laying down, and they were kind of curled up, so he couldn't really tell how big they were.
They were big compared to him.
Yeah, they were bigger than me.
So
I say,
you guys can interact with the wolves, but you don't have to. That's just a room.
Was there there was nothing else noticed? No other doors or anything? Just a room with wolves in a chain, or we didn't know?
There's some rocks.
There's some stalactites, some stalagmites. That's all I was willing to give as information with that 15.
okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some roof
I wanna
rocks.
go
There's
get
some there's some floor rocks, and there's 2 wolves.
And then you guys know that the main passage does continue on that water path.
Was that where the yucky smell was coming from?
The whole kind of cavern just smells like it, but I will say Fritz did notice that it's really stinky in the wolf area.
We gotta save these dogs.
What?
Does anyone
Gonna-
have
What?
animal handling?
I have +4 animal handling.
Okay.
Give
I'm
Pat the
proficient.
cookies.
I am
Yeah,
proficient.
take the dog treats.
Send Crag to go tame the beasts.
So
I can't wait
Crag,
till he gets
what
his
it,
head locked up.
Yeah, I know.
Crag's
Crag,
dead already.
I will say they're chained up.
So we
So, like-
don't need to interact with them.
Yeah, we don't.
So I mean, you
No,
can just like go say what's up if you want to just like pet them, but they're chained up too.
I say we keep going, Pat. I'm gonna keep it buck with you.
He wants to pet the wolf.
I put 1 cookie in front of both of the wolves while they're
Just
still
tosses them in there. Doesn't
Right,
sound
so-
smart.
I want you to do a sleight of hand check so you don't wake them up.
Oh God.
sleeping. Oh yeah.
Now we're fighting
Add your
wolves.
sleight of hand.
1.
I got a 7.
So like
Mildly disappointing.
what
No.
happens, Craig, is you put them down and like you back up, you kind of trip on a stalactite.
Ugh.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, a stalagmite.
Mm-hmm.
And like
Right.
one of the wolves like opens its eyes, but then it sees the dog biscuit right in front of it, and it like starts smelling it, and then like sticks out its tongue, and then looks at you like all crooked after it eats the first one, and it just is looking at you.
I toss him another.
He catches it and then seems unbothered and goes back to sleep.
Yeah, we cool. All right, let's keep it going.
He just
Are
wanted to
you
make
happy about? Are you happy
You only
about
have
that?
you only have 2 cat treats
No,
left.
this- this-
Jordan.
This'll reap benefits later. Promise me. Trust me.
Hey, who knows? Who knows? Craig, also while you were in there, I will tell you before you leave, can you make a perception check on the room just in case?
He's gonna
What
want
about
one now.
OxyClean?
OxyCleaner toast.
Jared,
Jeez.
we have our shit. Like,
What'd you get, Craig?
18.
Okay, so Craig, as you noticed, like when you were putting the biscuits down, you noticed that there was like piles of trash behind the wolves, like just like heaps of like garbage material behind the wolves.
treasure?
No, it smelled really. It smelled
it's
really
looting
bad.
time.
It smelled really bad. Like
Okay, don't touch it.
it was garbage. It was like very obviously garbage by the smell and like with the way it was stacked.
Those poor puppies.
That's it. We gotta keep going down this
Okay, we
passage,
gotta
gang.
Okay,
So-
so you guys are heading back in that order with the gnome first.
Yeah,
Yes.
just
Okay.
swimming along.
Just swimming along.
I
Okay.
need to pick up Jackson. It's like,
I think he's
Don't
he's
touch
holding
me.
his own.
He'd
Okay.
probably
Don't
punch
touch
you.
me.
Yeah.
Listen,
He's a
I
proud gnome.
asked.
Okay, so now I want you guys to all roll perception checks again. You guys have been wading through this water for about maybe 4 to 6 minutes, kind of like slowly going. It's really dark.
15.
Okay. Anyone else?
I gotta roll. Sorry.
Yeah, just roll your d20 and then just add a
4.
perception.
15. Wait, plus per?
Yeah, plus perception.
17.
Also 15.
Okay.
6 plus perception. Where's my perception? Perception -1, so 5.
Okay, so Makaria, you rolled a 17, and then someone else rolled a 15, right?
Me and
Fritz?
Jack, me and Fritz.
Okay, great. So Fritz, since you're in the front, I guess you would notice this first. Fritz, you come to an area of this like walking, like where you guys are wading through this water. The ceiling's about 20 feet high, and again, it's just kind of like filled with stalagmites hanging down, kind of dripping water off. But then you notice it opens up, and when it opens up, your eyes can adjust, and you can actually see that there is a bridge that's hanging 20 feet like in the sky, and you can see that it's attaching 2 separate openings on each side of the walls, and there's kind of like this rickety bridge just hanging. And Fritz, Makaria, with your 17, you can actually see a little figure sitting on this rickety bridge that's 20 feet up from you.
Assuming it's a gnome.
Goblin.
Goblin. Wherever. I don't know. Sorry.
He has not, and he just is sitting there. It doesn't seem like he's alarmed by your presence yet. And then he is sitting, and on his bridge, to his left is an opening, and to a right is an opening. And that's all 20 feet up from you.
And there's nothing else in the room?
No, this waterway that you're kind of trudging through continues, and it kind of, you can notice in about 60 feet, it does end up going up to a slight slope into dry ground.
How do we get up to the bridge?
Might have to continue.
I think we have to go up and around.
Yeah.
Like, you have to go out.
Yeah, like we have to leave the water, like follow
If I
the
were
water
playing
path.
Skyrim and this were a dungeon, I would keep walking. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
sure there's
Yes.
ways.
Let's keep it going forward.
Yeah.
How do you guys want to walk underneath this bridge? So there is a living creature on it.
On top,
Oh.
yeah. On top of the bridge, there's a creature.
Yeah. So do you guys just want to continue? Like, are you guys?
Is
gonna
there
try to
light in
stealth-
here, or is it just
I'll-
dark?
So it's like very, very, very dark. You guys don't have a light source. The goblin doesn't have a light source either on the bridge, but you are seeing the tunnels on either side of the bridge. They are glowing like a fiery color. So there must be some fires going on those sides, but
we
not
just-
in this area.
Let's sneak forward.
Yeah.
Sneak forward
Stealthy,
through this.
Whatever.
Okay, so you guys are all gonna roll your d20s and add a stealth check.
12.
10.
6.
I got a 14 plus my stealth
Oh wait,
plus
what's
1, so
my-
15.
Okay, so
Also,
I heard a
I-
12, a 15.
I have
13.
also I have advantage on stealth checks. So do I roll twice?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Oh yeah, natural 20.
Okay,
Oof.
beautiful. And then Crag, what did you get?
A 10.
Okay. So
Okay.
mostly everybody's fine. You guys are wading through, but Crag, you kind of slosh a little bit too hard, and you hear the goblin on the bridge go, "Ah! What's going on down there? Who's down there? Is that you? Is that you, Venice?" And you hear him calling out to you. He can't see you guys, but he heard
Venice
you
or
guys.
Dennis?
He said Venice. Venice. That's where I got that word. I was like, where did I think of that fucking name? Just because Dennis.
I think we all freeze, guys.
Oh,
It's dark, right? Do goblins have dark vision? Do we know that? Is that a fact that we know or not?
You can roll a history check and I can tell you, if based on
Yeah.
your roll.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll a history check. Wait, does anybody have good history?
I get +1.
I don't have anything.
I have 0. So
I have -1, so
Okay.
I'm rolling.
Do it, yeah.
Oh, well. 6.
Nice.
Well, I rolled a 15, so after we're done with Kayla's history, we can do Irish.
I mean-
Can he get the real shit?
Dennis, this was kind of your thought anyway. You know that goblins are like cave-dwelling creatures anyway, like underdark creatures. They definitely can see in the dark.
So where are we positioned right now? Do we have line of sight to the goblin?
I imagine you guys being right underneath the bridge. So like the bridge is kind of obscuring you a little bit, and he just called out like, "Hey, Venice, where is that you?"
I don't know.
I had a better name. I had a fucking whole list of names. We're gonna call him. He's saying Gemly. He's not saying Venice. He's saying Gemly. Gemly, is that you?
I like that better. I still think we should freeze, guys.
We can halt.
Everybody clap their hands.
Who's down there? Who is that? And he calls out again.
We can't talk, right? He's gonna know it's not Gembly. I don't sound like Gembly. None of us are goblins.
No,
Can we just stay still? What if he just goes away? What if he's like an NPC in like real video games? Or...
It's like a dinosaur. Don't move.
Just
Whoop, must have been the
way.
breeze.
I agree.
All right,
Just
so
freeze in place.
let's do we'll do a stealth contest. So I'm gonna roll against all of your rolls, and if I beat all of you, then he'll notice you guys. If you guys beat me, then he won't notice you.
But don't you just need to beat one of us, basically?
Well, you guys are all underneath him.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Roll a 1.
Well,
Okay,
I rolled a
you-
21.
16, 17.
Everyone else?
19.
Makaria had
20.
19.
Fritz, what did you get?
7.
God damn it, Fritz.
God damn it.
Yeah. God damn it, Fritz.
It's him.
He said
did-
7, by the way.
Fritz, you rolled a 7,
Yes.
and then Crag, what did you roll?
20.
Okay, I rolled a 6.
Let's go.
I was like, oh shit. So he goes, must have been a fish or something. And he kind of like sits back down and just
Let's
kind of
go.
It
crosses
wasn't.
his hands. Did you say that in game?
No.
Fucking
Triton
dumbass
punches
goblin.
Crag square in the nose.
Okay, so he
Bonks him.
yeah,
Moving forward.
you're staying in place. Your freezing did work.
So
you
now
guys,
now he's stopped paying attention, right? So
yeah,
we can continue to
he's
sneak
like back
forward.
to his he's sharpening his sword as Jagger right now.
Can I creep forward and then
Is that
take
euphemism?
a stealthy shot at him?
Sure, you can do that.
I'm leaving no survivors, by the way.
With your
Well, yeah, with my
I
short bow.
positioned myself to catch
Okay.
the goblin before.
So I have advantage on this roll.
Yeah,
I think,
Craig and I
right?
get in position.
That's a sneak
in
attack.
case
Or
he falls over. to
No, I don't have
catch
advantage
the
on this
goblin.
roll. I have advantage on. I'm confused. It says I have an ability that says extra d6 to one creature if advantage on attack.
So that's your sneak attack. So Dennis, I shouldn't
Gotcha.
have allowed you to do sneak attack before anyway either, because you have to be in like melee range with them.
It says must be finesse or ranged weapon.
Okay, so you can use a ranged weapon. So that other one was a bit too far. This one's also a bit too far too because he is up.
Okay.
You technically do have advantage on this one, but it's just like what doesn't make sense for sneak attack because you guys are in 2 different levels. So you can just shoot your short bow and see how it goes.
Okay, sure. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
I'm gonna roll with d20 now.
let's hope for the
trading
best because he
plates right
will notice an arrow. going
I rolled a
through it.
25 total.
Dragon,
You
get
rolled
over
a-
here. Help us catch
Hold
him.
on.
19
you-
plus 6.
Okay,
It wasn't
I
a
was gonna
nat
say-
20. Not a
Okay.
nat 20, yeah.
So that arrow definitely hits him. Let's see how much damage you do now. So roll your d6.
6 plus 4, so 10.
Okay. So he did not see it coming. He was looking down. I imagine that you were kind of like facing him from this way, and that arrow just goes right up through his skull. He kind of
That's
falls,
phenomenal.
and actually his goblin body like falls off the bridge. And,
Oh,
like,
that's
he kind-
fantastic.
Catch
He
him.
like lands in the water,
No,
and his
we're positioned to catch him.
Can we catch him?
Yeah.
you
So
guys
he doesn't go
want to?
through?
You
Crag
guys
and
are
I
trying
were
to catch him.
Crag and I were in position to catch him. Yes.
Crag
Okay,
is
so-
gonna get squished.
So Crag and Fritz, I want you to roll strength checks to see if
Oh,
you can
God.
catch this body.
17.
Where's my strength?
Dice is shit
19.
for me. Okay, you guys definitely beat my strength contest. So you guys pick him up like an angel. You're like, got it.
Yeah, we hit him with the self revive before he hit the ground.
So what do you guys want to do with this body?
Loot.
You know they're looting it.
Loot
God.
it.
I should have had a whole loot list prepared for you guys.
You absolutely should.
I should have. So when you go into his pockets, you find one key, and you also come across another handful of berries. Really, really nice blackberries. You're thinking the same ones as before.
You have a knife?
Oh, he did have a dagger, but the dagger came out of his hands when he fell, so it did land on the
It
bridge.
actually landed
evidence.
in Craig's head. It actually fell straight down. Just
It did not fall down. He let go of it when the arrow hit him.
How close are we to the wolves?
What are we doing?
Wolves
here?
the wolves are about 6 minutes
Wolves.
back.
All right,
Just
damn
put
it.
in the water.
I was gonna feed this goblin to the
No.
wolves.
No, just
What do you want to do with the goblin body?
put it in the water.
I think we just
Yeah,
leave it.
We'll just
Yeah.
throw it into the water. It's fine.
Okay, as you put it into the water, it slowly drifts, very slowly, but it's still drifting down to the entrance.
Oh, it's
Of
going
the cave.
downstream.
It's
Yeah,
going
we tried
downstream.
to-
Where you guys came from?
That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, let's keep moving.
And then I shoved the berries in my mouth.
Damn it!
Just
And
keep 'em.
they are fucking delicious. They're so
I want
you,
these
you
berries.
guys really got to try some of these goddamn
one
berries.
berry.
Yeah, I would love to.
You're trying to eat
Dog
dog
biscuits.
biscuits. Shut up.
And then
They
I put the key in my pocket as well.
Okay. All right. So you got the
Let's go.
key and the blackberries in your belly. So you guys, where you guys are at now, you guys do have this 20-foot bridge ahead of you. You are noticing now when you're actually able to look up there with no worry of someone seeing you. You could kind of climb up these walls. They're a little slippery, but you could scale this wall to get to the bridge if you wanted to. You also can go up that natural slope, but the natural slope does lead to the right, and you're not sure where it's going to land you.
Slope,
the natural, the slope. Yeah,
Yeah, we're going up the slope. We're not.
because I don't want to have to wait for somebody, tinies to
Y'all,
not be able
y'all
to
play
climb
Breath
up.
of the Wild. You know how walls work with climbing. It fucking sucks.
Also,
It's
last
gonna be
last
like-
time we had a
yeah.
task centered around climbing, it did not go well for the group. So
No.
I don't remember when we did that.
that was Christine
Yeah, it was
repeatedly
climbing
falling
up that
down the
ladder.
Oh, the very last minutes of the game. Oh my gosh, that
Yes.
was horrible. So much fun. Okay, so that natural slope, you end up getting out of the water. You're now, the stream's kind of next to you, and you notice the sound of rushing water is getting a lot louder as you're curving this natural slope up. And you can't really hear anything now. So if you try to make any perception checks with sound, it's going to be drowned out by this really loud water noise. It's pretty dark, but as this slope continues to kind of curve to the right, you end up seeing that this water is getting a lot deeper, and it seems like it's getting a lot stronger up here, but you guys are to the right of it. You're not walking in it anymore. So this rocky natural slope you're walking on is curving to the right, and it eventually opens up to an area, and you can see there's two really, really big pools of water to the left in this huge area. It's like 60 feet. Two main pools of water. You're seeing a couple goblins hanging out by these pools. You're also seeing farther to the right a large entrance with a few goblins sitting on like a stoop. And then to the very right, like the closest right to you, you are seeing where it doglegs back to go to the footbridge. And you can see where the footbridge is actually like where the entrance to it is now.
Do you guys think we could sneak to
Yeah.
the footbridge?
Y'all
I'm
doing the
trying to
closest
go.
call.
I'm going scorched earth. I'm hitting something with some acid.
So there.
Alright.
So I will tell you, Jordan. Once you use your acid, you can't use it again. And once you use that acid, everything's gonna be alerted in this cavern that you've used the acid because it's a very loud noise. So if you want to be stealth, that's not the way to go.
Wait, you only get it once. There's no regeneration.
Yeah, he gets once per day.
Oh, once per day.
Gotta wait.
I should have been
Save.
an older dragon.
Save it.
Yeah, I'll
It's gotta
say.
eat more Taco Bell.
So there. I mean, in this area, you guys are seeing about 6 goblins. Now, yes, there are 6 of you, but you guys are. It's very obvious now. You're in a hideout. There's probably more.
5 of us.
So this is situation. That's what's presented in front of you.
I say we sneak on over to that footbridge.
Just win
Yeah.
your ones.
I mean, I know I'm winning my one, but I'm just not confident in the group. Plus, I don't want to alert anybody else because it could turn very much into not one-on-ones.
Yeah, fine.
All right.
We'll try
we will
and
sneak. We will
lurk our
sneak
way
to the right.
the footbridge.
Okay. So I want you guys to all make stealth checks just to make sure.
20
The goblins are occupied with each other, so you guys have advantage on this as well. They're kind of all fucking around with each other, and it's also very loud over here.
Let's go. So
21.
18.
14.
13.
Beautiful. You guys all did an excellent job. You guys passed that, and you guys could have had advantage on it too because the waterfall makes it very noisy over here. So you guys make it. You guys are finally to the footbridge area. As you guys are crossing this footbridge, this aroma of really nice meats smell is coming from this area.
Arby's?
Possibly. I mean,
meats.
it smells really delicious. It smells like smoked, curated, fire-grilled meats. And it's coming from the passage that you are now walking towards. And you guys are kind of seeing a little bit more light coming from this area too. You guys finally cross the bridge and you're in this area that's kind of curving. You can see there's a light kind of towards the end of where this ends. And you're hearing a little bit of like chatter. So you guys can all make perception checks on what that chatter is.
Goblins. Kikiing. 2.
Kick.
2.
19.
What'd you get?
10.
17.
17.
You got a 19, a 17, and 2 2s.
Crag, the background is perfect.
Okay.
Crag, what did you roll?
A 10.
Okay, so Fritz, with your 19, right? You rolled, Fritz?
Yes.
Fritz, you're able to distinguish. You hear about 3 different goblin voices. They sound like they're kind of bullshitting, talking, and it sounds like they're kind of eating because you're hearing like the clanking of plates. And you also can, again, smell something very delicious this area too. But you're hearing 3 distinct like voices as well.
All right, guys. There's 3 of it. Smells good as fuck in there, but there's 3 of them. That's what I got. That's what I got so far.
I think
It smells so
You got-
goddamn good.
You guys can tell if you wanted to take a peek around the corner. You guys can like stooges it and take a look if you wanted to too. If you wanted to be stealthy about it.
I'm gonna take a stealth peek. I'm not sure all 6 of us need to, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a stealth peek around the corner.
Yeah,
Okay,
you do that.
that makes
Stealthy
sense
boy.
for our rogue. Yes. So go ahead and roll the stealth check. to see.
19.
Oh my goodness,
Ooh.
perfect. So no one else technically can see this, but I'm just gonna show it to the masses so we can see it. You are in this area, Dennis.
Oh, yeah.
You're kind of like peering around the corner. You are seeing a goblin here, a goblin here, and a goblin here. They're all eating. They're like, no, I'm sorry. They look like they're finished up for the most part. But then also, Dennis, with your 19, you also see a humanoid figure beat to shit on this like staging area. It's elevated about 6 feet up, and he's ball and chained, and he just looks fucking bloodied. He does not look good. And that's what you can see now. Dennis just peering through.
Makari, do you want to take synchronized shots at these 2 front guys?
I want to take a shot.
Do you have a ranged weapon? I thought you threw her up close.
I have a light crossbow.
I have a javelin.
Oh, so
We
we
have
can
an
just,
axe.
we can just fucking bombs away.
Yeah.
So you guys, if you want to do a surprise attack, which this is what this would be,
Mhm.
you guys just have to all do stealth checks to make sure you guys are like not being noisy. Because Dennis, you're in the clear, you're good, you can do the shot, but no one else has made that clearing yet.
Okay, I think we should do this. So they all need to roll that first.
Yes, so everyone who wants to make that shot needs to roll a stealth check to make sure that you're not being noisy.
16.
19 plus 1, so 20.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys are kind of all
roll?
like,
Yeah, I did roll.
What'd you get?
Stealth is 2. 13.
13 for Makari. Okay.
okay, so, and everyone else got like a 15 and a 19, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are like edging up. You're getting there, and you seem to be like not getting their attention. You seem to be okay. and you
So
guys
right.
can't. You guys can take a shot at them now if you.
Damn, I didn't pick up my javelin from the last fight.
You have 5. Well, now you have 4. Also, Jordan, I never would presume you guys don't pick up your arrows and your javelins, so you can always
Okay.
assume that you picked up your equipment.
Okay. Okay. Good.
So
I just
who's making all of these shots?
I
I-
want to make a shot.
Everyone
Dennis?
but me.
Yeah.
So there's 3 goblins, but there's 4 of you who want to take a shot.
Yeah, I take a shot at the closest one.
Let those 3 take their shots. I'll clean up any
Let
sort of
stealth
melee
archers
issue.
do their job.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll take the furthest back one.
This one right here.
Yes.
Okay, and then Crag, you're here, and then Macario, you'll be here.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys all have to roll your d20s and then add your to hit modifier for your bows.
Wait, what?
I rolled a nat 20.
14.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, so did I.
Jesus.
Okay.
You rolled a nat 20 too, Macario?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yink yink.
Yeah, I did not imagine that to occur. So Dennis and Macario, you're gonna roll double damage. So whatever dice you're gonna roll for damage, just roll it twice.
Wait, it's
I
a
rolled an
two-handed
8.
weapon, and I'm a great weapons fighter.
That's not so Crag. That's not a two-handed weapon. That's a ranged weapon.
Ooh.
Two-handed weapon is like a big thing that you would use like this.
Yeah.
Like your great axe or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you roll again because you got a nat 20.
So I roll.
So you roll an 8-sided, and then roll again.
And then
Plus
Crag,
4.
you just roll your damage just one time.
That's a D8,
3.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a short bow or a long bow?
What do I do?
It's
Plus
a
4.
light crossbow.
It's a
So I
d6
get a
then.
12.
I think so. I think it's a d6, but
Uh,
check
Do
your
have that on
character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Put your
wrote down
character.
D8 on it.
Yeah, then it's d8.
So Macaria rolled. What'd you roll
12.
total? 12 total. I roll twice, right? Do I roll 3 times technically because I have sneak attack as well, or no?
No, this isn't sneak attack right now.
Okay, so I rolled 11 damage total.
Mine was-
Okay, and then Macaria.
I was 12.
Okay, and then Crag, what did you roll for your damage?
8.
Okay. So as you guys are taking these shots and you're lining them up, and as soon as you let go of your bows, you guys kind of realize these goblins don't look the same as the little shorty guys outside. These actually are hobgoblins. You don't need to look them up, but they are just like a bigger, more humanoid looking, not like a little dainty thing. So you guys hit them, and they all look up, and they all draw their weapons. 2 of them have scimitars, 1 has a longsword. And we're now in initiative again. So everyone's gonna roll a d20, and you're gonna tell me what your number is.
10.
17.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Who said
Sorry.
the 10?
Triton 10.
Triton.
Okay.
And Dennis 17.
Okay.
Fritz.
Crag.
15.
16.
Okay. Macaria 16. Who else?
Crack at 2.
Okay.
I had 18.
Oh, I
Wait,
thought
no,
you said
Fritz
2.
had 2.
No, Fritz
Oh
had
wait.
15. I had 15. Wait.
Oh, who had
Did
2?
anyone? I didn't hear 2 from anybody.
Oh.
I didn't
Yeah, I
hear
didn't
2
hear
either.
Oh, I thought you
Never
were
mind
going to
then.
say 2.
Fritz, you had 15.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys had that surprise round on them. And the hobgoblins at the top of the order. The one that's farthest to the back, he immediately goes and runs over to the staging area where the human is, the humanoid figure that's bloodied. He crawls up there to the ladder, and he begins kind of picking up the prisoner. As he's doing that, the other ones are going to run towards you. He's going to run toward Dennis, because Dennis, I imagine you're kind of in the middle of everybody. And he's going to take his long, he has a scimitar. He's going to take his scimitar and slash at you with that curved weapon. He rolled a 3, so he misses. And then the other one's going to come and hit Macaria with his scimitar as well. And holy shit, he rolled a 7, so he also misses. So they're kind of all a fucking mess. But the one that did go to the stage, he is kind of picking up the prisoner right now. And next up in the order is Dennis. So Dennis, there's like 2 in melee range of you right now.
I guess I will slash at the closest one with my rapier.
Okay, that sounds good.
So I rolled a 10 total for the hit.
Okay, so that ends up not hitting. So you go to hit with your rapier, but your rapier kind of bends back on their armor. Not strong enough.
Okay.
Next up is going to be Makaria. Makaria, you have 2 hobgoblins in front of you and then 1 on the stage. One just tried to hit you, and he's like right in front of you.
How do we
Yeah, so I'll take my 2 short swords.
Yeah, just use 1, so you'll have your short sword.
Okay. And I'm gonna.
You wanna slash at the one that attacked you?
Mhm.
All right, so you roll your d20 and then add your 2 hit modifier in front of the short sword.
How are we determining this order?
That's what you do. That's initiative.
That's the initiative.
Oh.
So the number you told me, Crag. So you told me 18. Oh, Crag, you're 18. I'm sorry. That's why you said that. You should have told me. I'm sorry.
I didn't know what Kevin rolled.
I apologize.
I got a 17 or 16 or something.
Yeah, I apologize, Crag. So Crag, you should have went first. So we'll make you go next, and then we'll change the top of the order.
Okay.
So Makaria, what did you roll to hit?
I forgot now. I'll reroll. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize.
14
Plus 4, so
plus 4.
yeah, 18.
Yeah, because you
get plus
you get
4
it.
for your short sword to your hit.
Oh, okay.
So you end up slashing him, and then you're gonna do your damage for your short sword. I think which is a d6 plus something.
2. Yeah, it's d6 plus 2. So 5 total.
So 5.
Okay, great. So that one's not looking good. That one is looking very bad. He is bleeding a lot.
Downed one.
He is not down yet, but he is looking really fucked up.
Absolute one shot.
One shot. He's one.
Correct.
Now, Crag, I'm so sorry. Crag, you can go up right now, and then we'll change the top of the order after this.
Okay. I'll go to the one that's not hurt. And
Okay, so one right next to him. Okay.
my-
Well, they're all hurt, right? Because they all got hit by the.
They all look bad.
Okay.
I'll use the term bloodied if they're like almost dead type
Okay.
term. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just checking.
Hey.
Sorry.
Use my
you're good.
maul.
Ooh, hell yeah.
So
And
what do I
just swing at him. You're gonna roll your d20 and then your hit modifier for your maul.
do? D20 was a 17.
What? So that hits.
So 23.
Perfect. That hits for sure. So you're swinging it. The ball hits him, and then roll your damage dice now.
I rolled 2 d6s, but I'm great weapons fighter, so I do that twice. And take that.
Your great weapon fighting. It says you re-roll a 1 or a 2. So if you rolled a 1 or a 2 for damage, you get to re-roll it again
Oh, I see. Okay.
to get a chance of getting more damage done.
Okay, so I rolled a 1, so I can roll
So
that.
you can roll it again.
What if I roll a 2?
I think it's just one re-roll.
Okay, so I've damage is 10.
Would you have a +8 damage on that one?
Well, it's 2d6.
Oh, for the maul?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I apologize. Okay. So it's 8 total.
It'd be 10 total.
Okay. So that one, like, you hit him in the face with that spiky ass maul ball, and he just clinks the ground, and falls down. And as soon as that happens, I will say also, when we're in initiative, talking is a free action. I didn't tell you guys that because we didn't need to really talk yet. But you are allowed to talk at any time if you want to talk or communicate to any NPCs or anybody in the game. So the hobgoblin on the stage, you see him finally. You guys are all attacking these ones closest to you. But you see him now holding the prisoner by his neck, about to drop him down. And he says, "Drop the weapons or I drop him." And he's holding the prisoner. And this prisoner looks fucked up. I mean, he's so swollen, purple. He looks on the verge of death itself. But you can tell he's still breathing. And he's kind of like frantic, trying to get let go. But he's holding the prisoner off the stage just a little bit.
Interesting. I have high charisma. Can I use that in any sort of way here? It feels like a hostage negotiation.
I mean, you can try to be charismatic, but this is not really a situation to be charismatic.
So
I would say just try to talk to him, because like just talk to him in general.
Yeah, let's barter gold chain.
Yeah, we got a gold chain.
But anyway,
I got some dog biscuits. No.
So he's holding this prisoner a little bit, then his neck over this stage, and he says, "I won't drop him if we stop this, and you do something for me. I have I have a special little task that I would love for you guys to take up that I just would love to not have to do myself."
What do you
Tell
want?
us about it. Let me handle this, Patrick.
He says, we here at this outpost, we just got a new boss. His name is Vorgrunk. He's a fucking piece of shit. We absolutely hate him. He's rude. He talks in the fucking third person. Vorgrunk this, Vorgrunk that. He's a piece of shit. I've been thinking about murdering him myself. Was thinking and planning on doing it in the next couple of days. But you guys seem to be pretty good at this. So how about you murder my boss for me, and I give you the prisoner?
What do we
Who's
think,
the
guys?
prisoner?
I'm down. We could also kill this guy.
1 second. Who is this
Who is
prisoner,
it?
by the way?
Who even is it?
Yeah, that's
Can I
good.
take
Ask him
a
that.
perception roll or a history check, or can I just ask him who is the prisoner?
It seems pretty important to you. And he's holding him, and this guy's like,
I don't even know.
Fine, put him down.
Were you not looking for a prisoner? He says to you.
Fine, put him down.
Fine,
Listen,
fine.
we're just out here killing goblins. No, I didn't say that.
Vorgrunk will be dead. Explain who and where Vorgrunk is.
You're lucky. He's just on the other side of this cave. You went through a tunnel or a bridge. He's just across the bridge. I think there's a few goblins over there, but I can get him over here. You know, everyone fucking hates Vorgrunk. We're so over his shit.
Triton, use your acid.
So annoying.
Just absolutely melt his ass.
Melt his face.
But
No,
Vorgrunk,
then don't drop the prisoner. Just...
No. Vorgrunk. Melt Vorgrunk's
Okay.
face.
Oh yeah, Vorgrunk's out of here, bro.
He's a goblin.
It's a goblin?
He hears you say this, and he says,
Oh.
he's not a goblin. He's not a goblin. He's a pretty furry guy. He's big as hell, kind of as big as you, and he points to Triton. But he's furry, and he's a piece of shit. Also, he fucking talks in the third person, like I said. That shit is annoying. I'm over it, and I want him fucking dead. And maybe I can become boss here. Who knows?
Triton, I still think you can melt his face.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. Ask, can I melt his face? Can I melt his face with acid?
Vorgrunk's
Why are you
face.
asking?
Vorgrunk's face with acid.
I mean...
Furry? Is it you say he's furry?
He has a lot of hair. He has a lot of hair. Yes.
He's still organic.
Does he like
material.
dog treats?
I mean, he has these pet wolves. Did you guys come across? I imagine you saw the wolves. They're at the beginning of
We
the
saw
cave.
the wolves.
But he likes one the most, and he always has one with him. His name is fucking I don't even remember the name of the wolf, but he treats it like a fucking princess. The wolf's always with him. So technically he does like dog treats. That's why we carry them around, because the wolves don't like us very much.
That makes sense.
All coming together now.
Yeah, we'll handle Vorgrunk for you. We'll handle that. Can you go get him?
Now I can't
Wait,
just...
she said that. She said that earlier. She did.
I can't beckon my boss. How am I supposed to beckon my boss over here? What am I supposed to say to him? Like, hey, look, come over here. I got some people. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say to him?
We got a
All
Zoom
your
call.
coworkers.
All right, let's just go get him.
It's fine.
Yeah, we gotta.
Say the
Wait,
prisoner's
we'll-
acting up.
Make sure the prisoner's unchained.
He'll stay chained until Vorgun's dead. How's that sound?
Stop holding him by the neck, you dick.
He kind of smirks a little bit and throws him down on the ground and kind of laughs as he throws him down.
Great.
All right, are we going to kill Vorgrunk?
Yes.
This is Guy Fieri, right?
They're going back over the bridge.
He says now, and I will say, as you guys are in this room, you guys have been in this room for a little bit, you notice like this table on the right has some papers on it. It has what it has on this picture. There's a backpack. There's some papers. And then there's a lot of like fresh vegetables and meats over here on the top left. If you notice that as well. But the goblin who's talking to you, he goes, my name's Danyan, but there are some other goblins over there. Let me go get them. Bring them over here so they're out of your way. How does that sound?
Fantastic.
Sounds good.
Why should we trust you?
Sounds like a boss fight.
Hold on, Fritz, I like what you're saying. No one else is thinking of these things.
What?
You're like, sounds good. Fritz
Let's
is
go
like,
get the henchmen. Great.
Listen, we've been making quick work of these goblins, so it's not
I've been ready to kill these henchmen the whole time. Bring them to me.
Yeah, feed me.
Okay, so Danyan goes, so do you want me to go get them, or you? I mean, I'd like you to not kill my friends. So can I go get them?
No, your
Sure.
friends are dead. I'm grabbing this ham hock.
Go get your friends.
You're gonna
Go
kill
get
my
your
friends, or can I go
We're
get
not
my
gonna
friends?
kill your friends. We're not gonna kill your friends.
If
Don't
it comes
listen
to that,
him.
I'll kill him.
Don't listen to him. We will not kill your friends. We're here
Yeah.
for Vorgrunk.
All right.
We're actually here for this prisoner
Yeah.
that we have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
You are here for prisoners.
Allegedly.
Wait, we're here for 2 prisoners. Do you have another prisoner?
There you go.
There, thanks for remembering why we're here.
Bring it all back.
Danyan goes, well, we had another prisoner, but boss lady took him away from us. She needed him for something.
Was he older
Who's your
or younger
boss?
than the current?
Wait, boss lady.
Boss lady, who's your boss lady?
Wait, I want to ask Mike. Hold on. Was he older or younger than the?
Oh, I don't know.
One is somewhere else.
That's why you asked for clarification.
What question am I answering first, guys? You guys got a lot of questions. I want my boss dead. What do you want me to answer? Well, my immediate boss dead. Immediate boss, Ford.
Who's your higher up boss?
The highest, the Grey Crow mob leader. We're the Grey Crow mob. Hello. Is led by Khalees Greymore, the beautiful redhead herself. She's gorgeous. We love her. We all adore her. Khalees needed to come and get the other one. He was very important to her, and she was gonna take him to somebody named the Black Spider or something. I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to the paperwork side of things. But this one was the younger one, yes, if you're asking about ages.
All right.
So, assistant.
So are we letting him go get his friends?
Yeah, go get your friends. I want to look at some shit.
What?
Let me go get. I gotta explain myself a little bit. Don't be frightened if they come in. I'll try to explain what's going on to them. Just give me a little bit.
Can we eat some of that food while
Does
we're
he
doing
leave?
that?
So he leaves. He walks out. He takes his longsword with him, and the room is now available for you guys to look at as he goes and tries to talk to his.
I
people.
go directly to the
desk.
prisoner.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna go to the desk.
I'm gonna loot the desk too.
So I will
People
say
need to get food.
we do have a healer in the group. So
Me.
Dragonborn. Yeah. So if
So
you
dragons
can
go.
attempt to heal the guy if you want. I
Okay.
mean, it's not going to be full points, but you have lay on hands. So you could do
That's
something
10.
to him. You can give him all 10 if you want.
Yeah.
Can I go chop his chains with my battle axe?
Sure. Actually, you have a key in your pocket, too.
Oh,
Someone has
fuck
a
it,
key.
Yeah, I tossed the key to Crag. Go see if
You
that
want to
fits.
unlock him now?
I
He's
tried to
gonna come
unlock-
back.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Let's heal him. Let's see
Yeah.
if that's who we want, and then we will unlock
So
him.
let's
Why
not use all
why
10 of your
and don't
healing
use all
points on
10.
him then.
Yeah,
if
let's
we
give
don't-
him like 5.
Also, why don't you guys want this one? Don't you want?
We need
You don't want
both
this
of them.
one?
Yeah, no,
I mean-
want.
We don't
do
even
want
know.
Yeah, it was very strongly implied.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
also,
lay on
so
we're gonna kill these
strongly.
goblins when they come back, right?
Oh yeah, these goblins are dead. There's
Just leave him alone.
They're cooked.
Y'all don't fucking listen.
I mean, who knows? You guys didn't really do any insight checks to see if he was bullshitting you or not either.
That's
So,
very true.
didn't know.
Well, my
Triton.
character has +9 passive or insight. What does that
Yes.
mean?
No,
My character does.
don't worry about it. Triton, how many hit points do you want to give back to this human?
Let's give him 5, because you said he got his ass beat, right?
I mean, he looks like he's hanging on to shit.
Yeah, let's give him 5. Let's see if we can get him to talk.
Okay, so he you do your lay on hands paladin vibe thing, and he kind of opens his eyes a little bit and begins to like move. Now I won't have this dialogue yet, and if other people want to investigate the room. So does anyone else want to go throughout the room and see any other things?
Yeah. Someone go look at that map.
I want to look at the desk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone go get food for this animal thing.
Well, I already have the ham hock.
It's a human. It's a human. Or unless you want to.
No, the wolf in the other room.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, for the wolf.
Yeah.
The boss's wolf.
For Oxy and Clean.
No.
No, the boss's.
The wolf.
Doesn't the boss have a wolf next to it?
The wolf.
He does. Yeah.
That could have been a lie.
Well,
Okay, so
all
didn't
of this
someone
is
want to
pretty
go up
long.
to the desk?
I'm going to the desk.
Okay, let's go up to the desk first. So, as you walk up to the desk, you see this note.
It's like the one I
says,
found earlier.
Dawn Crew, outpost entry, loot collected. You see a list, and then it says, still waiting on word about our bonus from our capture of the prisoners. The other one was taken elsewhere. This one's still here, has gotten boring. At least he stopped begging. So that is what you see. There is a map, but it's just a map of the world. It's kind of just like a general map. I will show you though, something is marked on it. So as you, hold on, that's not the right one. Where is it? There it is. As you look at the map, Makaria, you see the usual world map, but you notice that there is a little bit of an X in this area, and then there's like an X in this area, and then there's an X in this area.
Do we know where we are right now?
Now, where are we?
You are in this area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you see on the map.
Take the map.
Nice. Yeah, if you want to take it, you can.
Wasn't there also a bag on the desk?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the map.
There
and then
was.
look in the bag.
As you go to grab the bag, Triton was kind of in the middle of doing the lay on hands, and he's done with it now. The humanoid, which is obviously now a human to you guys, he looks pretty fairly normal. He turns and goes, "That's mine. That's my bag." And you open it, and you see a couple of scrolls, just with like information that doesn't really make sense to you. It's like jargon about high council things, and then you find like a change of clothes, and you find some other personal belongings. But he said the prisoner said it was his.
Is the prisoner
Seems
wearing
like we found
boots?
our.
Yeah. Does he have clothes on?
He does have clothes on, but it was like a change of clothes in it.
I'm get the shit out of him. So
Seemed like kind of like an overnight type bag situation.
You got to spin a night bag to get captured?
I mean, I don't think he was planning to get captured when he was traveling.
I unlocked him, right?
Yes, you did. With that key, it did work.
Okay, awesome.
Do we want to unlock him though?
He's already unlocked.
I know, but they're coming back.
One of the
in.
prisoners. Yeah.
So they, does anyone else want to look into the room? Does anyone want to grab anything else
Fritz,
before?
you go get some food.
I'm good. My opinion is that we should kill these goblins, right? We're on the same page, right?
Oh yeah, no. We're fucking some goblins up, but I think we should be well fed while we do it.
So I think when the goblins walk in, we
berries.
can do like a perception check or something
Yeah,
on
I
them
wouldn't
before
just straight shooting.
Now, okay.
shooting them. But I don't know. It's just my idea.
I would say it's only been about 2 or 3 minutes since you guys have been in this room. You guys, it's not like, it doesn't take a long time to do this. Maybe I would say maybe like 5 to 6 minutes, and he's still not back yet. So you guys can continue to plan what you guys want to do. I want to make sure you guys are all on the same page about this.
I think
feels
when they
like it's
walk
going
in,
to
we
be a
all have
fight.
our. I think when they walk in, we have our weapons drawn and ready.
I'm gonna hide by the door with my club, and as soon as one rounds the corner, whop, right in the face.
Yeah,
First,
I'll be on the other side of the door with my maul.
Listen, I'm fine with it. I'm ready for a fight if that's what we're
There
doing.
was a WAP joke in there somewhere.
I don't
just-
think. I
Let's
still
have-
think it's possible that we don't need to fight with them.
Let's
but-
have Jordan at the door to greet them.
You know I'm like super
our
strong,
leader,
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not really the leader.
I'll
but
stay with
sure.
the prisoner.
Good idea. Protect the prisoner.
Akaria, just so you know, we can't see you at all. Or is that just me?
That's just you.
I can't see her screen whatsoever. Weird.
That is just you, because
Oh.
she's very much available.
Oh
for
no.
the rest of us.
What did I do? Okay. All right. Well, I can hear you. Okay, so you guys are getting at the ready to attack.
Yes.
Sure. We're ready for an ambush.
Okay. So
Jackson's
you
gonna
begin
go low, and I'm gonna go lower.
What does that
Kneecap
Because they're
shin.
small.
Yeah.
mean? Okay.
He's gonna go mid thigh. I'm gonna go shin.
All right. So you begin to hear like the footsteps sounds from farther away. They're kind of coming in, and they kind of sound like they're arguing. You're hearing kind of like a heated discussion, and as they get closer, you can hear Danyan kind of saying, "Don't worry, don't worry. They got this. They got this. They took out 2 of our guys, and who knows where the other guys are? I mean, they probably could do it. I promise. I think they can do it." And they're like, "I don't fucking know, man. I don't trust these fucking guys." And they finally come in, and they see you guys all draw weapons, so that they draw their weapons.
Is that Goblin from Long Island?
Listen, I was planning on doing an accent, and I was like practicing before this, and I was like, I'm gonna sound Australian this entire game, and I cannot do that.
Am I joke to you? Am I clown?
Subconsciously, the Long Island accent just came out for the goblins.
Yeah, it is.
It's not subconsciously.
Fair. Fair is fair.
Let's go down to Coney, get some dogs.
So they come into the entranceway, and they see you guys all weapons drawn. So then they draw their weapons, and everyone's just kind of staring at each other.
Or
And
talking to Daniel. Yeah.
Danyan's like, "Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. We're gonna take care of Vorgrunk, right? This and they all spit on the ground. They go, "Fuck that guy! You guys are gonna kill that guy for us? Fuck that guy! That guy's a piece of shit."
So
Right.
they are from Long Island.
How many times you seen Goodfellas?
Good what?
Yeah.
You guys want to say anything to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of Wargrunk.
Should we just double cross them and leave?
Should we walk by the boss and be like, "Yo, your guys are there trying to get you
they're
killed."
They're trying to unionize. You should go step on that shit. Young
You can do
Bezos
it.
out here.
You could literally do that if you wanted to.
Is a prisoner with us?
Yeah, we need him to fight. We need his mage powers.
He is not in any shape or form
Oh, he
to
can't
fight.
do
He is
shit.
still looking like, I mean, he was beat up.
I mean, I'll
like, for
carry
days
him.
on
I just want to get him out of the room.
Also, no, if we try and take them, they're going to fight us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Danyan can already see he's unlocked, and he seems like he's kind of eyeing the prisoner a lot. You don't think he's gonna?
All
let
right,
him
let's go
take him.
kill this motherfucker, and then we can kill these guys for a bonus if you'd like.
I will say
Yeah.
there's about 6 of them.
Just win your ones, and we'll handle the rest.
All right, let's go
Anyway.
kill Vorgrunk. Vorgrunk.
Yes. So we go to the other side with the bridge. Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you guys end up following the path you came to, and you actually the coast is clear now. All the goblins that were there before are gone, and you're hearing some piano playing. Like there's piano coming from the area they told you Vorgrunk's area was in, like his
Phantom
office
of the
area was
Opera?
in.
Is his
My
back
mother
to
ever
us?
saw the day that I
Wait,
trusted
do we
the goddamn
not see him?
goblin.
You can't see him yet. You're approaching the office area, like his office, what it would be, but you're just hearing piano music over like the roaring, rushing of the water.
I want-
peek it.
I want to sneak up and check if his back is to us.
Okay. So go ahead and make a perception check, Dennis, to see. Or I'm sorry, a stealth check to see if you can be sneaky about it.
I'm imagining just
10
also-
total.
Okay. So Dennis, you kind of turn to attempt to see in, but almost immediately, Vorgrunk's wolf Ripper sees you and immediately launches at you. And what's your AC?
15.
Okay, so meets beats. So she's a she. Ripper immediately latches onto you, and you take 4 points of damage. And Vorgrunk, obviously hears his dog go after you, and he turns around. Now I have a few things to show you guys. So the first thing is Vorgrunk himself, so you can understand what he looks like.
Acid time.
Jeff Goldblum.
So I mean, I wish it looked like Jeff Goldblum.
All right, horny ass.
No, this is Vorgrunk. Very furry man.
Acid time.
He again hears Ripper come and attack. He goes, "Who's in Vorgrunk's office?" And you guys are all now imagining going into this area, and this is Vorgrunk's office. And
where is Kevin at the entrance to the top left?
Yeah, you guys are kind of all. You guys are all here. The wolf is no longer here. She's over here attached. And Vorgrunk was playing piano, but he's now turned around, and he has his morning star in his hand. Who comes into Vorgrunk's office? And he's at the ready, but the wolf is already attacking you guys.
Spell?
You can, but I do want to say it is 10 o'clock, so we can pause here and then pick up with this fight when we get back, or we can finish this fight and then be done with this encounter, if you want to do that too.
I think we should finish this fight as our big climax, and then
pick
back up.
Okay, fantastic. I just wanted to make sure for timing purposes. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
So we all need to roll initiative now again. So since we're gonna fight, we need to see who is at the ready. So you guys all roll your d20s again and tell me what you get.
Ennis had a 12.
10.
I got a 20.
18.
Okay, give me a second so I can.
It's about to be acid time.
I'm sorry, this is the most annoying thing. So try in your what?
18.
Okay, so try in your 18. Who was right below that?
I was 20.
Makaria had 20.
Makaria's 20. Okay, what else?
Dennis had 12.
Okay.
Bragg had 10.
And
Fritz had 7.
Fritz? Okay.
7.
And then Vorgrunk is here. So, Makaria, you are up first. You said you wanted to cast a spell, so you can use one of your spell slots if you wanted to.
Yeah, because I have animal friendship.
Okay, so what does that spell do? What does it say?
I can convince a beast to mean no harm. Sorry, I hear my echo.
No, you're fine. Sorry.
Yeah, and I get to choose the beast that's in my range. So basically, I can convince them to bring no harm.
Okay, and then does it say if you have to, like, I think you have to roll for that, perhaps? Maybe? Does it say anything about that?
So is this a spell? It says under her special defenses.
You
have an animal friendship spell.
This,
Okay.
Let me.
INT.
Their INT 4+ spell fails is what it says.
Okay, so I'm just Googling it really quick. I've never used this spell before.
These are your notes. This is not copy pasted, right?
What is
Well, there's.
Okay, so I have to make a wisdom saving throw on this, or I can be charmed. So what is your spell DC? So it's I think I maybe added it. Is it like 13 or something? It says like spell save DC on your spell thing.
Go to your spell sheet.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not talking English right now.
It's 8+. It says spells DC. That's what you're looking at?
Yeah.
8+.
Yeah.
And then plus what it says?
It just says 8+.
Yeah, it says 8+.
Okay, so probably your...
Maybe it's +8. Maybe it's
+2.
supposed to be +8.
No, it would be... your spell save DC would be plus your wisdom. So what's your wisdom modifier? It's like your...
Go to your front.
Your straight up wisdom on the top one.
Scroll all the way up. And then
Wisdom
it's
is
the
11.
well, it's plus
plus
0.
0.
Okay, so it's just 8. So, okay, so he has to be an 8. Okay, so he got a 3. So you cast Animal Friendship on this Wolf Ripper, and she seems immediately calmed at your presence, Makaria. And she is not threatening you at all. And I think the spell says you can convince that you mean it no harm. So you can try to talk to the beast now if you want. So you can like say like, we all don't mean you no harm, or just me.
Yeah.
Like you can try to tell her something.
Dennis, give it the treats.
Tell her we have a cookie.
Yeah, we have cookies and us, however many we are.
Do you want to take one of the cookies and give it to her?
I have a whole ham hock I can give her.
That's also true.
Okay, so you guys end up feeding something to her, and you also cast Animal Friendship. So she immediately kind of draws back, and she kind of like is whimpering now. And she seems to not be attacking you guys anymore. So you guys are good on that. Great job, Makara, with that spell. Triton, you are up next.
I want to approach Vorgrunk, and I think it's acid time.
You don't want to like attempt.
I think you said that 3 different times in this
No, it's
game, but
acid time.
it's
It's just
finally
acid
acid
time,
time.
It's absolutely
It's
acid time.
finally acid time. I'm
You're
fucking
gonna miss.
So Triton,
One.
your cone of acid that comes through your mouth,
Yeah.
it has to be directly only aimed at people you want to hit, because everybody's gonna take damage if they're in your line. So you
Oh,
want to make sure
fuck.
you move a little bit so they're not in your line.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I wanted to approach towards Vorgrunk because we were in the front, he was in the back. I want to
Yeah, so
move
we're-
like half of my distance towards him. I don't know how big the room is. I don't know if you said.
Yeah, I would say it's probably only 5 feet to get closer to him.
Yeah,
Really.
just
Can the
couple
dog stay
couple
with me?
steps. The
Yeah,
dog's
the
over here.
the
He's
dog's
down there.
towards you guys. Yeah, he's towards you
Okay,
guys.
I don't want her to get hit.
Yeah, she went to you guys. She was hanging on to Dennis before.
You think she's still gonna like us after we murder her owner?
I don't know. Pat's
I
friends
think-
with them.
Yeah.
I think animal friendship will be okay, and we'll let her be all right. So Triton,
We're
what-
your parents now.
So Triton, what do you? Does it say what you need to do for acid breath?
All creatures in area must make a dex saving throw and beat 11 failed save, 2d6, half damage, or successful save. I
Okay,
don't know what that means.
So I'll tell you. So now that you're gonna be like rah with your mouth to Vorgrunk, he has to make a saving throw. If he doesn't, then he takes half damage.
Okay.
If he fails, then he takes all the damage.
Full damage. Yeah.
Yes, so which is 2d6.
Okay.
Which life does
So
he
you're
have?
so he's gonna now make his saving throw. He has to try to beat an 11,
Okay.
and he just gets out of it. He gets a 13, and he just
Oh,
gets out of
okay,
your
so-
line of acid breath, and you kind of obliterate the rest of the room though. Like all
your
of
piano.
this area is this area is just fucking torched. His desk is kind of charred a little bit, but his desk is okay. But he just jumps out of it. And that was your turn, Triton.
All
Next.
this, it's acid time, and we don't even get a single point of damage, not a scrap of damage on him.
No. we didn't.
not one
No.
bullet.
No.
Okay, Fritz, it's your turn. Vorgrunk is now kind of towards the fire area. He's kind of like back here, like in this area.
What is that?
Okay, 1 second.
Fritz or Crag?
Fritz, because Fritz is 15, and then Crag is 10.
Wait, didn't I? What? I don't know what I rolled
Wait,
actually.
I
Never
thought
mind.
Jackson rolled a 7.
Well, we wrote it down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Dennis, you're up next. I apologize. Fritz, you were a 7. You are right.
Okay, so I'm gonna approach Vorgrunk and swing my rapier at him.
Okay, roll your d20.
You're gonna what?
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, damn.
8 total.
All right, so that rapier just like bends off. Of
I
his
haven't touched
armor.
a single person with this fucking sword. This thing
That-
stinks.
That thing just like
You got a
bends
bad
back.
sword, my friend.
And Dennis, that's
Story of my
your
life.
turn.
Okay.
Crag, you're up next.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna two-hand my maul directly into his chest.
Okay,
Like throw it or swing it.
no, swing it with the
Swing it.
ball at the end. Yeah.
Love this.
Roll your d20 and then add your to hit modifier.
Ooh. 24?
Did you roll a natural 20?
No, it was a 19.
Okay, got it. So that hits for sure. You hit him square in the chest, and then roll your damage.
Nine plus 14.
Okay. All right. So he seems really fucking pissed off by this. He is enraged. He is not doing well about this mentally. Who hits Vorgrunk? And Fritz, you're up next.
All right, I'm gonna go into rage and yell, "I'm gonna fucking hit you!" and then take out my great club, and then do a reckless attack.
Okay, so I think that you get like an extra something with damage, right? I don't remember
It's
exactly how
advantage
rage works.
for the reckless attack.
Okay, and then rage, you get to do extra damage, right? Like you get to do like two points of extra damage or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna roll to hit first.
16.
Wonderful, it hits, and you get him with your great club. Is that what you're hitting with him with?
Yes, so it's
Okay.
D8. Where
Okay.
is this one? There's this one. So 2D2, 5, 9. 11.
9 points of damage.
11.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, so you hit him like square in the not in the face because you're shorty. Maybe like square in the
The
stomach.
tummy.
Right in the
And,
fucking
yeah,
flank.
Right at eye level. Not short.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as
Right
you
in the
hit him,
crotch.
though, Fritz, he like pukes up blood, and he seems pissed as hell. So now he's going to take his Morning Star, and he's gonna swing it at you, Fritz. And
He has advantage on me for the reckless attack.
okay, all right. So he takes a swing at you with his Morning Star. And what's your AC?
15.
Okay, so he hits you. So he takes a swing at you, and his Morning Star does something ridiculous.
I am
72
pissed.
damage.
Oh, it sounded like a lot of dice.
No, not that many. It's fine.
She rolled 4 die. It's like, you know.
You 11. You take 13 points of damage. So he like kind of swoops you and kind of tosses you across the
Fucking
room.
your shit up.
Wait, how many hit points do you have, Jackson?
Yeah, I'm a
24.
little afraid. Okay, we're good. We're
24?
good. We're
Holy
good. We're good.
shit. Okay.
Whew.
I'll
I was
heal
really
him once
scared.
we're
Now I have
done.
11. Now I have 11, but I had 24.
So I will say he like kind of swooped you and you kind of landed like over here in the boxes that are like all decimated with acid damage too.
Oh.
You kind of got scooped away.
Now I'm
top of the-
mad.
Yeah. Top of the order is Makaria. Makaria, it's back to you. You have your wolf animal companion next to you now, and all of your friends surrounding you except for Fritz, who just flew across the room. And Vorgrunk does not look good right now. He looks really bloodied, but he looks really pissed off.
Cracked. He's cracked. He's cracked.
Push.
Do I do sword or do I make wolf attack?
Wolf, you can't control the animal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I
A good question, but you can't control
Sure,
it.
sword.
All right, so you're gonna roll your d20.
16.
Nice.
What is it?
16.
Okay, you hit him. He, you get him like right in the side, and then roll your damage. It's a d6 plus something.
That's not good. 3.
That actually will do it. So like as soon as you pierce him into the other side, he's already like bleeding from one flank. You get him from the other flank, and he goes down on all fours, and he gets like puking up blood, and he's barely holding on. He goes, what?
Finish him acid breath.
He said, "What do you?" Well, he's trying to talk to you guys. So he says,
Oh, sorry.
What do you want with Vorgrunk?" And he's like puking up blood. He's like, What did I do to you?" And he's like trying to ask you why you're hurting him.
Where can we find our other
We don't know.
Well,
Didn't ask
your
enough
workers were
No.
your workers were trying to unionize. They told us you were the problem. Sorry, you gotta get it.
Fucking goblins! And then did you want to ask him anything else?
Where did you take the other
where's the
prisoner?
second- Yeah.
What did they
La-
say when when
Lady-
Vorgrunk's head leaves his body?
He ends up just collapsing into his pool of
Damn
blood.
it.
Cool.
Ah, I wanted to
but-
finish him.
We gotta start asking more questions, guys.
You guys do see there's a scroll on his desk. There also is a set of keys, and there
I don't have
also
to ask no fucking
is
questions.
Take it.
there also is a. Can you guys see the chest of armor?
Yeah, the chest
or
over
I'm sorry,
there,
the chest as well. So you guys can see all of those things.
I'm next. I want to loot it.
Well, we're out of
yeah.
combat.
Yeah.
You guys are not in initiative order anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing's attacking you yet.
Dibs on loot. Well,
Before
go to
my
the
rage
desk with the
subsides,
I'll go to the desk.
before my rage subsides, I scalp Vorgrunk.
You scalp him as in you take his skin.
I take
are
his
you
little
taking-
scalp. I.
Why?
Okay,
Like a pelt?
that's fine. That's fine. So
He's gonna go give it to the goblins in the other room.
You're just taking the top off, like
Yeah.
Inglourious
Yeah.
Basterds style?
Yep.
Okay,
Your
got it.
hot top, no roof. Car ain't got no roof.
Okay, so
Should've
he's
fucking
now,
hit me.
He's scalped. Fritz, you hold that proudly. Okay. Who else is doing shit in this room?
I'm going to the desk.
Okay,
I
on
back 3 steps away from Fritz.
He's
Okay,
on that
okay.
bullshit.
Why am I here?
All right, so
Those
before-
berries.
Yeah, exactly. This berry's god to you. So
Those
there's
berries were lean, damn.
the scroll on the desk. I have where it says, oh yeah, here it is. It says 2 Blum outpost. Retrieve Realm Mage. Coming on caravan into town with assistance soon. Compensation will be fairly rewarded. Contact Khalees as soon as captured.
They're doing what to that caravan now?
So that's what the thing says. I'll read it again. The scroll says, "To Blum Outpost, retrieve Realm Mage. Coming into caravan. Coming
Okay, I
on
heard
a
it
caravan
right.
into town with assistance soon. Compensation will be fairly rewarded. Contact Khalees as soon as captured." That's
You
what
said the word "come" and Jackson
You said coming on a caravan.
Yep. And then that's what the scroll is. He also has like a plate of food on his desk and a cup of ale as well. There's no drawers or anything. Did anyone want to get a set of keys?
Yeah, I want the keys because I want to open the chest.
Yeah. So one of them wound up working. And when you open the chest,
Are there bitches?
there's a bitch tucked inside of it. No,
More
fucking
scalps.
Jesus. God damn it.
Listen,
Scalps.
So you end up finding 50 gold pieces,
Hell yeah.
and you
let's
also
go.
see these 3 potions.
Yes.
Now none of you are like avid magic users, so you can't tell what these are.
Blue one's got to be for magic. That's just how video games have
all
always
they're all magic. They're all
We
they're all
gotta
magic.
know.
been. Is the
but you
copper
guys-
one dragon, bro?
You just come across these 3 potions. Do you want to take them?
Yes, taking the potions.
Okay, so you can just label them blue, yellow, and red potion.
Got it.
And now we have
Maybe-
53 gold, right? Because we found 3. on the
Yeah,
other
53
one.
gold pieces, and these 3 potions, and then you also come across
And a
a
scalp.
book. There wasn't a scalp in there. Oh no, you have a scalp. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you also retrieved the scalp.
Hairy scalp.
52.
That's
you
the
know
whole
what,
point of
though?
the scalp.
Fritz, you noticed when you were cutting off his scalp that his hair was conditioned so nicely. Like he really took care of his hair. Like it even smelled good, like a little lavendery.
Fritz,
Just
wear
saying.
his hair.
He's gonna. Yeah.
Please don't wear his hair.
No, it's
Please
gonna
don't
be
do
so
this.
hot.
He wears a scalp like a yarmulke.
Ugh.
Oh,
Ugh.
but yes, no, I am wearing the scalp.
God. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. So that was the rest of that room. There's one more thing in this room I wanted to point out to you guys, though. I'm sorry.
Isn't that a war crime?
Honestly.
Yes, it is.
What's the name of the territory we're in again?
Can we loot?
You're in the area of Bendrum, but
Not
darker.
a war crime in Bendrum. Mm-mm.
Did we loot Gronk?
You did. I don't think you guys looked at his body yet. Maybe
Yeah.
you did.
No,
I don't think we
I'm
did.
too busy.
Wait,
He
can
was
I?
taking his head off, so I don't.
I would
God
like to
damn
take
it.
his morning star.
You can. Do you have advantage on two-handed melee weapons?
I have no fucking clue. Actually, no, that's not really my thing. I probably won't.
No, so yeah,
me and Pat do.
Yeah, the people who could take it would be Pat, the essentially the barbarian, the paladin, or the fighter could take it.
Yeah, someone take it.
I'm taking his Morningstar.
Cool.
Yeah, you
okay.
take it, Pat.
And if you want to trade in one of your weapons when you get back into town, you can do that for money. We can always do that. You guys also notice, though, on these boxes and sacks to the left, they do have a very familiar symbol on them. It has an H. That's like a very distinct H. It's from a store in Bendrum that you guys go to whenever you're in town. It's called Helena's Home Goods. And you can tell that these are like provisions that were supposed to get to her store and it didn't end up going there.
She a baddie? What's going on?
Oh, we should load these onto Oxy and clean and bring them back to Helena.
If they're there.
They'll be there.
Well, first, don't we need to deal with getting this prisoner first?
Yeah, we gotta go get him.
The prisoner! God.
I think we
keep forgetting.
Yeah, aren't there goblins in another room?
He's the younger, useless one. That's fine. We can take our time.
Yeah, so do you want to try to lug these home goods out?
Well, let's send Jackson into the room wearing the scalp of...
Okay. Alright, so why don't we'll end there for tonight, and we'll pick back up with our rock gnome literally wearing a bloody scalp, walking into a room full of goblins.
Yes.
We'll pause there.
And we will be back next Monday at 8 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/Salty Versions Club podcast. This will be on YouTube starting Wednesday. I will post it on Wednesday. So make sure you watch it and keep up. Have fun, guys.
Love you guys.
Thank you for watching. Enjoy.
Appreciate everyone who came out.
Hope you enjoyed.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I hope you. So I want to know. So it's our first campaign, our first session. I want to know what you liked, and what you want more of, and what you didn't like, so that I can plan accordingly.
The combat was really, really good. That's exactly what I wanted.
Okay. You guys did tell me you wanted to hit shit, so I made sure you guys could hit a lot.